starting. I think I can hear D now. Can you hear me? No. I can hear not sound, I think. I'm starting to hear myself, which is good. We should be able to
Can we clear the floor, please?
I can.
Please clear the floor. We're going to be underway here shortly. Players, all of our seniors, you know who you are. Family as well, be getting ready off to the side. Speakers, come forward. All of our players here have selected a speaker to share some words on their behalf in a kind, respectful manner. And if you have what it takes, all right, good evening everyone and welcome to Tulalip Heritage High School. Thank you all for joining us tonight as we celebrate our seniors and recognize their hard work, leadership, and commitment to Tulalip Heritage High School athletics. We appreciate our families, community members, and fans for being here to support them on this special night. And at this time, we're going to call upon our first senior here. If we could call out onto the floor, along with her parents, Raylee Lewis and parents, center court. Big round of applause there for Raylee Lewis. And as well as I said earlier, each of these seniors have chosen a speaker to share some amazing words of honor, words of wisdom, words of encouragement to their senior. So at this time, we're going to pass the microphone here. Test. And share some words.
Raylee Lewis. Raylee started playing basketball her sophomore year. She will be graduating with an AA degree and a 4.0 GPA. After high school, she will continue to pursue her higher education and eventually open a bookshop on the res. Raylee's favorite memory or story is when Tariana made a backwards layup. Raylee would like to thank everyone.
So Raylee and her parents are going to be going over there to the backdrop we have set up. So if any other friends and family would like to join them for some photo opportunities. We'll have that area clear and ready. And at this time, we're gonna call out center court along with parents, Molly Jones Charles. Good golly, Miss Molly. And Molly has a speaker here selected, our own Diamante, so share away.
Molly Jones Charles. Molly's favorite memory is being able to play with her friends and being able to make her family proud. Molly would like to thank her whole family for always being there for her and having her back through everything. She would like to thank all 4 of her coaches for always pushing her forward no matter how much she didn't like it. And lastly, thank you to everyone who came to support the sports program. Congratulations, Molly.
Round of applause for good golly, Miss Molly Jones Charles. And once again, same directions. They're gonna exit over there through the balloon foyer and onto our backdrop for some photo opportunities, along with any additional friends and family that would like to join. And here we go. Our third lady senior, along with parents, gonna be taking center court. Lily Jefferson. And Lily, speaker is here and ready to go.
Lily Jefferson. Where would I go after high school? Lily will travel the world, spend time with family, exploring her opportunities of college and education. Lily's favorite memories and time with her siblings, fighting, bickering over silly stuff, playing games, being kind, and sharing the most important growing up with them. Lily would like to thank her family for always being there for her throughout the hard times. Her mom, her dad, and always supporting her and believing in her. Her grandparents and the community, and her twin, Anthony Jr., for always choosing her.
Round of applause for Lily Jefferson. They're gonna be exiting out over there with friends and family for the photo opportunities. And at this time, we wanna take a few moments here, and we're gonna recognize from Grace Academy, number 13, Catherine Velasquez, our visiting senior for Grace Academy. Another big round of applause there, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, for all of our senior girls tonight. Congratulations and thank you for all of your hard work and dedication. This time we just want to give a big shout out and say thank you to all of our parents, community volunteers. Big thank you, Shawnee Sheldon, Jolene Freiberg, Bub and Winona Freiberg, Hannah, Paul Jimicum, Melissa Paul, Deandra Grant, Tia Pinzone, the ASB, the Booster Club, and Willie Ayukes, and Gina Bueno Enoch. Round of applause and a big thank you. Raise our hands to all of our volunteers, parents, ASBs, and fans for all of the support throughout the years. 17 minutes until game time.
Everybody wanna be like me. Well, you know you can't be like me. Any, many, money, mo. I'm so fine, oh that I know. Why you wanna mess with me? You know you not getting with me. I don't need to speak. You ain't messing with my energy. How you keep talking? You can't be what I be. You can't move how I move. You can't see what I see. I got the sauce. They all want the recipe. It feel good to know there's only one me.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to a matchup of Tulalip Lady Hawks against Grace Academy. We're here live at the Francis J. Sheldon Gym. I'm joined by
Dominic Joseph. Glad to be here for this great senior night here at the Francis J. Sheldon Court in Tulalip, Washington, as the sun has already set and people are ready for this. And just so to let you guys know, we are playing Grace Academy here in Tulalip, and I will be vacating here for first quarter. We actually have a senior intern. His name is Elijah Fay. He will be taking my spot here for the first quarter. And so D, I'll see you here in a couple quarters.
Awesome. Yeah, I like that. Giving an intro to honor senior night. Obviously, we started with some festivities. We honored the Tulalip Heritage Lady Hawks seniors, and then we also honored a couple tribal members, or a tribal member and another senior for Grace Academy. And then, yeah, we get to segue to a senior from Heritage joining the broadcast in Elijah Fay.
Yeah, I've been here just taking notes.
Yeah, you did a great job. You've been running stats and doing some video coverage, you know, brushing up on your skills. And so I'm excited to kind of hear your input tonight, your coverage of obviously some of your classmates. And hey, maybe we'll get some good stories along the way of what goes on behind the scenes here at Heritage, and you'll be able to provide some good commentary for their play.
Oh yeah.
What are you looking forward to tonight? I know we were kind of joking about some kind of sports betting, but what are you hoping to see from the Lady Hawks tonight?
From the Lady Hawks, they just need to execute their game plan way better than they have the past few games.
A little rusty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very rusty.
Yeah, and I would, you know, they've been trying to figure out maybe their rotations. I know, like I said on the last broadcast, looked like one of their starters in Ailani was, you know, possibly had been coming off an injury. She looked a little ginger at times, and so we'll see if that factors in tonight. But obviously, yeah, they've got some time to maybe get their legs under them. And so, yeah, we'll be doing the opening ceremony where we'll have Tony Bluehorse on the PA. He might do a flag song, and then they'll do the starting lineups.
Yeah, that sounds great.
We're gonna get our starting lineup right here.
Number 3, Tashina Cortez.
It's a great starting lineup. So Tashina Cortez, also a tribal member for Tulalip, so big shout out to Tashina Cortez.
Number 10, Keely Stewart. And number 12, Alice Melama. Number 13, Catherine Velasquez.
Also another fellow tribe member in Catherine Velasquez. Her mom works in education alongside myself, and so yeah, shout out to Catherine Velasquez for Grace Academy.
And now here we go, introducing your starters for your Tulalip Heritage Hawks. Senior girls, number 4, Ailani Green Freiberg Lewis. Number 5, Rayleigh Green Freiberg Lewis. Number 11, Molly Jones Charles. Number 21, Janisha Freiberg Zacchius. And number 24, Lily Jefferson, your starters.
There's our starting lineups for Grace Academy and Tulalip Heritage Lady Hawks. I believe now Tony Bluehorse will do a flag song. And we'll commence with our matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you could please rise, we're gonna honor our stars and stripes here, our United States flag. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we sing a traditional song to honor our United States flag. Gentlemen, if you could please remove your hats. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, you may be seated. Put your caps back on. Starters are on the floor. Refs are cocked, locked, and ready to rock.
And we're ready for our matchup again. Tulalip Lady Hawks versus Grace Academy here in the Francie J. Sheldon Gym. We got, a good turnout of friends and family honoring senior night, which is usually the last home game of the season for Heritage. And then I believe both teams will be playing Lummi on Tuesday next week.
Both teams play Lummi on the 3rd.
On the 3rd, which is I'm
pretty sure is a Tuesday. Yeah.
So yeah, that would be the last game of the season. But here we go. We're here for the tip-off. Again, 2 tribal members in Catherine Velasquez and Lily Jefferson for the tip-off. So awesome to see.
Lily's got some hops.
She's got some bunnies?
She does.
Okay, we'll see if she wins this tip-off. And the tip,
goes to.
Get a jump ball there. So initially kind of tipped by Catherine, kind of wrestled around, was a loose ball, and then we get a jump ball there. So now, though, I believe do another tip.
Yep, reset the clock. That's what the ref is saying.
Okay, so I believe the ref is wanting to switch out for the jump and get Janisha Zakius in the tip circle.
Lily's having a ball out there.
Yeah, it's good energy. I mean, obviously, friends and families familiar for both programs. And like I said, tribal community is real close-knit. So, we'll see folks supporting both sides
Lonnie
tonight.
gets the ball. Passes to Lily. Back to Janisha, and Janisha with the air ball. Janisha.
Yeah, we get another attempt there. Rebound. Yeah, it's a zone for Grace. And so they're passing around. Lady Hawks kind of familiar with the 2-3. And then we get a foul there for Janisha. So first time in the booth, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, D.
You got any stories
about Janisha?
Yeah. Anything interesting you want to share?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I don't have any classes with her.
Got you. Okay. So our free throw shooter Janisha Zakius, also known as Janice, makes the second one. Yep. So cracks the seal for Heritage. That'll put them up 1-0. And if you're just now tuning in, I'm joined by our senior intern Elijah Faye, who's been doing some behind the scenes work.
Lonnie with the ball.
Yeah, we get Ailani taking it up, has been kind of manning the point guard spot for the Lady Hawks this year. Really been the one who's been in charge of the offense and been a pretty good scorer. Oh, 3 ball there for Molly off the mark, but then a rebound.
Lily driving.
Yeah, good rip through there and a bank shot.
Great shot by Lily right there.
Yeah, that was a good, nice. I'm a less is more guy. Good, simple rip through. She comes in the lane with 2 feet.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
bank shot. And then Heritage in a zone of their own. Oh, and then we get a reaching foul. Looking for the numbers, so I believe. I think he called Molly for the foul.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
And we get a fence play there by Grace. Oh, vertical contest there by Rayleigh, not able to bother the shot, and it rattles in for Grace Academy.
Ailani bringing the ball up again.
Yeah, and she's being guarded by her fellow tribe member in Tashina Cortez. That's number 3 for Grace Academy. And then Grace dropping into that 2-3 zone. 3 ball for Ailani.
That's a long one right there.
And she gets her own rebound and then a jump ball. And it's early, right? Trying to find some rhythm. Do you share PE with any of these girls?
Lily's in my weightlifting class.
Oh, okay, okay. How's she doing in weightlifting?
You know,
Outlifting you?
Nah. She can't outlift me. She just sits around and tosses the volleyball around, you know?
Okay, that's nothing wrong with that. Getting her reps in. She's also a volleyball player. Oh, nice pass and screen there by Tashina. Off the mark for Catherine Velasquez. And then rebounded by Ailani, and she brings it up. Kind of open for that 3. Crowd calling for it. I think Heritage obviously looking for the best shot possible.
Molly's shot.
Playing an inside, wanting an inside-out game, I believe. And we got we'll be probably getting our rosters here soon for those who are tuned in. We get a shot there made by Grace to go up 4-3 on Lady Hawks. High post entry there. Oh, but it's stolen away as
Molly
it's
couldn't
passed
get
out.
the ball.
Yep, it was
Ailani with
deflected.
the contest? Nope.
Oh, Tashina Cortez racing down. She's got a pretty solid game.
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Ailani splitting the defense. Gets a layup of her own, though, with the answer.
Answer straight back.
Yeah, it's nice, good, competitive, nice back and forth game here. We'll see if one team kind of seizes the momentum, kind of takes control of the game.
Yeah, I think whichever team gets tired first is going to lose the game.
3 ball. Oh, so you're a conditioning guy.
Yeah, love myself some conditioning.
That's a part of the game for sure. Deep 3 ball there for Grace. And so they go up by 4.
Lily wide open, drives towards the basket.
Oh, and then we get a...
Stepped out of bounds?
Yeah, I believe,
Pretty
or
sure.
a loose ball. Rolled out. Kind of dribbled it off her foot.
Madison checking in for Molly.
Yeah, number 2 coming in the game, and so she's going to be manning the top over there for this 2-3. Also kind of a primary ball handler for the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, pretty much sharing the role with Ailani there.
And I believe, oh yeah, still 2-3. I almost thought they were going to drop into a 1-2-2. Oh, rebound there by Rayleigh.
Ailani bringing the ball up again. You know, looks like Madison's wide open.
Yeah, rotating up top, trying to fill up there.
Gives the ball to her sister.
Then a high post entry. Janisha reverses it over to Madison. Madison getting a entry there.
Madison with 3.
Off the
Ooh.
mark. It was online though. She just didn't find the distance. And then we get a rebound by Janisha and it's off.
Janisha could be a really good basketball player if she just practiced a little bit more.
What in what way are you, so if you wanted to give some insight for the viewers as we get a steal there by Rayleigh.
You know, she was really just talking about in class in after school today that she just doesn't really like basketball. She doesn't really try as hard as other people would.
Okay, so she's got to, you know, put some, the rubber's got to meet the road, as they would say a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, which happens. It happens, right? You know, it's a long season. It's a grind. It's a grind during the season. And so maybe kind of, you know, it gets a little fatiguing from time to time.
Yeah, basketball, you don't really pause much.
They get a 2-3 there for the Lady Hawks still. And then we got just a good rotation, defensive rotation by Heritage, just not really giving up an open shot. It's contested and blocked by Rayleigh. Oh, Grace able to get the loose ball though. And we get a shot clock violation, so a good sequence of defense for the Lady Hawks. Some great defense there, and then they get a turnover, and so like that's a momentum builder, I would say, for them, right? If they can just knock down some shots.
Oh yeah, if they knock down a couple shots, they'll have the momentum for sure.
Yeah, as they're reversing it around the perimeter.
Oh no.
And it's a tip there, and that'll be an over and back call for the Lady Hawks. So ball will go to Grace Academy. And then we get Heritage, who's still, yeah, they're in a 2-3 as well. Just obviously not wanting to give open any more threes, any more open threes, I should say. And they get a turnover there, so it'll go back to the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, it was just some tight D by the Lady Hawks there.
Yeah, good. They're flying around, active bodies. Not sometimes, you know, some teams get in a habit of getting lazy in the zone. They're really active. And they love to cause turnovers even though they're in the zone, and it's helpful for them, right? Because then they're able to rotate and contest inside. They get a rebound there by Rayleigh, or Ailani, to Janisha, who gets it blocked, and it goes to Grace Academy.
Great block by Janisha right there.
Yeah,
Madison bringing the ball up, driving towards the basket.
Good hustle for sure. Oh, and then she gets her own rebound on a block. Gets it back.
Janisha just got fouled again.
She's been working hard, so contrary to you giving her some guff, she's been playing hard.
She plays hard. She says she doesn't really like basketball.
Like I said, man, it gets a little fatiguing, you know, from time to time. We get a free throw there. Rattles in for her, so that'll close some distance for the Lady Hawks. And I would say she has definitely been a pillar inside for the Lady Hawks, you know, playing that post. Obviously, she's a underclassman, and so time for her game to develop and really kind of come into her own game and be kind of a powerhouse for the Lady Hawks.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Grace trying to figure out this 2-3, get some ball movement, but it's blocked there by Janisha. Oh, and then blocked again, but we get a hit on the arm.
Yeah, that's what I think the ref is saying there.
Yeah, we'll see on the monitor. Yeah, she got hit on the wrist, I believe, by Lily. Luckily, it was on what looked to be a pass, and so it won't be a shooting foul. But rebounded there by Grace as they get a shot, an attempt at it, contested. Oh, another air ball. And then it's tipped out by Tashina, and so the ball will go to Lady Hawks. Oh, and now Grace.
Grace is playing full court press right here.
Just a full court man-to-man pressure and ball. Ooh, pump fake there. Oh, just a little bit too much.
Janisha.
It was a great move, though.
Lily fighting for the ball.
And I believe this jump ball will go to Grace. Oh, go to Lady Hawks.
Yeah, we'll go to the Lady Hawks.
Yeah, she gets in there, muscles the ball for a jump ball. We get a box set here on the out of bounds. Post entry. Janisha not able to wrestle it away. Luckily
but
tipped
it's
out by
out
Grace.
on Grace.
She's playing tough, even if Elijah's her biggest critic.
Hey, she said that she doesn't like basketball herself, so.
We get a steal there by Grace. Oh, and then a missed layup in transition, and the rebound will go to Ailani. She's trying to come down. Swings the ball after some on-ball pressure by Tashina.
Lily somehow ends up getting the ball there.
Oh, and then a one-on-one entry pass there. Oh, but Janisha not able to capitalize. She had the post. She had post position. I was looking for a layup there.
She did have post position there.
While we're early, right, we got about 24 seconds here. We'll get the last possession. I want to dive deeper into that. Maybe there's some messaging there for your peers. Oh, steal there by Janisha.
Great play by Janisha right there. Really shows the effort.
Oh, and then a follow-up, rebound and layup for Lily
by
to
one of our
close the
seniors.
distance on senior night. That's right, Elijah. And we get a missed shot there by Tashina Cortez. So yeah, Heritage closing that distance. They were down by as much as 4.
Four, yeah.
Yeah, good to see you.
It was great to see you.
Joining me.
Yeah, I'll be joining you for the boys game though.
Okay, now I'll need those stats. I didn't get to it, folks, but obviously we transitioned to the second. I got Dom joining me. What I wanted to ask Elijah was, I know he's making some joke, kind of, giving guff, saying that maybe one of the Lady Hawks not having a little bit of fun or whatever you will say about it, but like I was telling him, the season is a grind, right? And so we're coming down to the end of the season. How are you feeling? I guess I'll transition, as we get our our roster for Tulalip Heritage Lady Hawks. You were a part of some of those teams that had some postseason play. What did it feel like at the end of the season to have to come and show up day in, day out?
It's definitely, you get to the grind towards the end of the season. There's a lot of people who were singing, oh, how are we going to do in this postseason? Who are we going to go up against? And it was always really exciting to see how other teams are going to CR. This game being a very special game, being a senior night, and it's also a divisional game. And even an added element, there's 2 other tribal members in the game as well.
Absolutely.
But the environment definitely, in the court like this, it feels like the lights are a little bit brighter.
Does it lift your spirits?
Yeah, it
Okay.
kind of you get more excited. It's like, hey, we're going to the postseason, and the great thing about high school sports is in the district side of things is that you get a chance regardless.
Okay.
So the Hawks right here get a chance to fight it out at the end of the season, and it almost felt like a new breath of fresh air.
That's good insight.
So it was always really special, but really nice to come to a warm headset this second quarter. Yeah, so that's really special, and glad to be here. And what a great first quarter so far. What's your takeaway? So Madison with a great takeaway here to start off the second quarter.
Yeah, good steal in the zone there, and then just a little bit too low of a bounce pass. My takeaway from the first quarter, obviously Lady Hawks getting some success, post entries. Just not capitalizing on some opportunities. I think they're playing some good defense. Obviously, if they limit their turnovers and score on their opportunities that they've had, I think they'll kind of, like I said, they'll regain control and should be able to kind of take the lead and jump out front against this Grace squad.
Yeah, 1-point game separates these 2 from being tied. Number 13 for Grace goes in. Catherine Velasquez just off the ball there. Looks like it will stay here.
Tulalip on Tulalip.
I've actually heard that some of these girls be playing together in other teams as well in the off season.
AU, maybe some native tourneys.
Yes, so very cool to see the competitiveness between them.
And that's an awesome defensive sequence right there. They 3 bodies around, they wall up, they don't get desperate, they don't foul, and they just close the driving lane. Great defense.
Yeah,
great defense, and so they cause a turnover.
3 Hawks just right in the right place at the right time, getting that turnover for them.
Absolutely.
Madison now gets it to Ailani.
Yeah, so it's, but they nearly turn over the ball there.
Close one here. 7 minutes here in the second quarter. Ailani just gets a little bit of a turnover here, but looks like it will. Yeah, it will be.
That's tough. Yeah, they're not seizing the opportunities that they have, but like I said, still playing great defense. which has been kind of a niche for them this season. And so I don't think that'll change. Obviously, if they can tighten down on the offensive end, they'll have some success.
Jump ball will go Tulalip's way here, as now Ray Lee will pass it into Madison.
And then we get some full court, just
Or
some man
Lily.
pressure right here.
Goes to Elani.
Oh.
Interception from Grace, number 10, Kaylee Stewart. Passes away. Cortez down low.
Yeah, good
pivots.
help there. Yeah, good help there by Janisha.
Lily with the interception, finds Elani on the back end.
Oh, nice backdoor cut there, filling the lane for Madison with a layup of her own to take the lead.
What a sequence of events there, from an interception to pass to floater off the glass, something you like to see here. Tulalip up 1.
Yeah, Heritage, like I said, they're getting out running, they're walling up on defense. Great contest there, gets a rebound, and so, they just, got to smooth out the offensive end as they turn the ball over there.
Looks like it will stay blue ball here.
And that's tough because, Elani is their primary ball handler, so not really sure what's going on, but we've seen her kind of shy away from, bringing the ball up the court or just kind of taking her time to maybe make sure they clear out in the backcourt so she has room to kind of get it up the court without turning the ball over.
Amelia will check in for Lily Jefferson after that great sequence of interceptions that led to the breakaway layup there to her sister, actually, Elani's assist.
Oh, great defense there. See, so she walls up, they get a rebound, right? Then we see Elani was playing off ball there, just looking to get it on the wing, and it's just out of her reach.
That'll be Grace Ball there. Substitution for Grace. Catherine Velasquez will sit out as number 21. Abby Grant comes in for her. Abby Grant, a junior for Grace Academy.
Saddam kind of filling us in with other, portions of the Grace roster.
Looks like they're getting some of their bench involved here in the second quarter on both sides. Amelia in a very good defensive
Deep
presence
three.
for Tulalip. Big
Bang.
three.
think the
Malia
bank-
Ruhlman,
A little bit after hours.
It is after hours. Friday night senior night here in Tulalip. If you haven't got here already, the stands are almost packed. There is always seats available. Janisha goes up, misses a little bit above the backboard there.
Yeah, and then Ray able to get in position and get a rebound, and then we get, a little midi there by Elani, and it's just off. Steal,
Rayleigh
though.
finds it.
And then a jumper of her own.
Will she get it? Grace.
Oh, I think she
Gets the
maybe
ball.
thought it was going to be over and back, but I don't think she knew that. Obviously, nobody got possession, and so she could have been free to get that loose ball there.
It is a pretty much I mean, I know sometimes that rule can be a little bit difficult, so can you play it out for somebody who doesn't really know that rule of the back and over and back?
Yeah, so what I saw, obviously we don't got replay monitor, but shot goes up, it comes off the rim, and nobody has grabbed it and maintained a full possession of the ball. And so it's rolling back. Yeah, it kind of gets touched by either team, but nobody has established possession. So even if on that, right, it's rolling back, she's chasing it down. Nobody has got it. So you're free to grab it and establish possession. It wouldn't have been an over and back. She kind of looked like she was first one there, and then she slowed down thinking maybe it was going to be a turnover, right? You would ideally like to see her grab it, because then it's your ball. You can bring it back up. You got a shot clock that's essentially been reset.
Yeah, very much, and thanks for breaking that down, because I know sometimes even in the middle of a game, some people aren't thinking that, they're diving on balls or, in any sense like that. So you got to keep your IQ, and good on both of them they're both going for the ball there. So very good basketball to see here by both of them. Rayleigh and it looked like Tashina Cortez was going for the ball there.
And I mean, the other way, just to think about it, obviously they're getting into offensive set, is you want to grab it anyways because you're anticipating the other team is chasing it down too, so you don't want to break away layup. And so if you get a turnover, you get a turnover, but you at least stop the opportunity for a transition play for the other team.
Looks like we'll have a jump ball. Oh, a travel call here. And that will be Grace Ball after the travel.
They're wrestling. I thought it was a jump ball.
Unless they're...
Yeah, it looked like it was a jump ball.
I saw a circular motion here. Some would have thought it was like a do-si-do. I don't know if there's many square dancers out here, but I remember a little bit of that. Rayleigh pump fakes, goes up, mid-range jumper, makes it off the glass.
Off the glass. Man. It's volume shooting at the mid-range tonight. Oh, we get a deep three, though.
Grace
Holds it up.
responds. Number 21, Abby Grant, a junior.
Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Shooters out there.
Puts the Eagles up by 3. Don't let them shoot is something people would say.
Whose guy is that?
Whose girl is that? Whose guy is that? And when it's your person, you just kind of don't say anything. That's the person whose person it is.
I'm not gonna lie, as someone who's played, but between that's a shooter and whose guy is that is the best feel. You hear somebody in the crowd or the opposing coach say that.
Oh yeah.
They're like, oh, he's a threat.
Yeah.
You get a couple to go, and then
little one on the court. Looks like we'll have a stoppage. Little ones like to get on the court.
One of Dom's little cousins running on the court.
I think that was Diamante's nephew.
He's busy in the booth, so he couldn't keep an eye on them.
Oh yeah, that's the old trick right there. Let the little one run on the court, get a breather. We've all done it.
Right.
Looks like Lily Jefferson.
We don't got no more timeouts. Send little cousin out there.
Yeah. Lily Jefferson looks to sub in for Ray Lee for Tulalip. Grace awaiting to check it in.
Yeah, but I would say, though, aside from, kind of a freak three, if you will, Lady Hawks been playing some pretty solid defense. Not really giving up anything in the interior. Getting out on shooters, which has caused rush shots like that. Just not able to get a rebound.
Number 10, Kaylee Stewart.
And then there you see, so kind of a 50-50 ball. Don't get a rebound, and then they get what was a long two, almost looked like a three.
Madison goes for a
Walks
deep.
into a three, nothing but the net, Dom.
I don't think I see a person sitting right now.
Nothing
After that three here in Tulalip. Grace now trying to maintain this 2-point lead with 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
Oh.
Hesitation.
I initially thought that was a travel.
That is number 21, Abby Grant.
See if Madison tries to walk into another one. She's known to shoot from the white. Oh,
like
over the head of Lily.
Elani, I think, intended for a pass to go down towards them.
Oh, and then Tashina races down, gets a little crossover and a floater.
Looks like this will be a timeout as we have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. That'll be Grace 21, Tulalip 15 here on the replay of Madison's deep three.
Yeah, walks into it about 2-3 feet off the line, holds it up.
What a shot.
Charge it to the game.
Grace Academy Eagles roster here.
Yeah, as I said before, early on the broadcast, we got Catherine Velasquez, number 13, and Tashina Cortez, number 4, fellow Tulalip tribe members playing for Grace Academy. And obviously we did an honoring for Catherine Velasquez, who's a senior, as we were doing a senior night here, which I thought was cool because the other side of that is senior night used to be a thing that you only did for your seniors, and so I'm seeing more of teams honoring other teams' seniors as well, just kind of giving them a quick tribute. That could be nice for maybe say some parents who are unable to make some games and stuff like that. So yeah, shout out to the programs who kind of have added that to that that kind of festivity.
Yeah, very special to go somewhere, and some of these games are like 5 hours away. And I know there's some parents out there, they're working or they're busy with other siblings or other kids as well. I agree with you, very special to be honored in that way.
Yeah,
and,
for both respective programs,
yeah.
for sure. We were at when I was coaching 2 years ago, we had, I think it was Squim, they came, or Seaholm, sorry. Yeah, Squim, sorry. And we were able to honor their seniors as they came, and so that was interesting because I had never been asked that. Hey, can you give our players a shout out and let our parents come on? And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So yeah, it's cool to see it here tonight for the basketball game as well.
Very much so. Special night here in Tulalip with Grace being up just 6 points with 2 minutes to go. A little bit more than 2 minutes, I should say, here in the first half. A lot to be handled here tonight. Make sure to join us for the stream after the game as the boys will be taking on Grace as well. But right now, Grace up 6 with the ball. 2 minutes and 15 to go. Can they make their lead go? Janisha gets a piece of it. Molly with the rebound.
Yeah, great contest. They're still active on defense. Oh, Molly not really paying attention to defensive presence in the backcourt. And then they get a jump ball for Grace.
Good sportsmanship here by the Tulalip Hawks and Grace here. Even after this right here is somewhat, you know, you're going for a jump ball. It's hard to be, you know, cool with somebody after that. But, you know, there's very good sportsmanship here tonight.
Ball.
Molly gets the rebound, goes down to the floor. Woo. Both girls are okay to get up on their own 2 feet. Good to see. 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, and wasn't able to break her fall there, but gets up.
Maintained
Tough
possession.
as nails right there. Tough as nails. That was, man. Yeah, I would say jump balls, I mean, I feel like they're not, I mean, they look kind of like a scuffle, but for the most part, it's part of basketball.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not too bad. Obviously, as long as someone's not swinging arms or anything like that, it ends up being all right. There's some sportsmanship there most of the time.
As long as the basketball is between you, you're good.
Yeah, you know, so it's part of the game.
Looks like there will be a miss there by Tulalip. Grace now takes over. Number 10 now with the ball. Goes back to 21.
And Lady Hawks just active, really getting out there on the perimeter, trying to chase off those shooters for Grace.
Grace goes baseline. Floater, number 3,
Mid-range.
Tashina Cortez.
Gotten busy early for Grace.
Grace up early here.
Deep three, another one for Madison.
He's feeling it tonight here in this second quarter.
You know what we're missing, Dom?
What are we missing?
The signature.
Ooh.
There we go. I need it. I need it. Where is it at?
I didn't have it on cue there. I would say deflection here. Tulalip goes back to Madison. She picks her dribble up.
But a spectator holding the three up. You want to see it?
Lily just off. Grace now.
Oh,
Amelia with the steal. She picks it up.
Oh, goes up.
And
one! Through the contact. No foul called. And the crowd erupts.
What a steal and sequence here. Everybody on their feet here. Tulalip down 3. Grace shoots. They miss. Janisha with the rebound.
Feel the momentum swinging. Madison needs some help though in the backcourt.
Lily now with the ball. Her senior night finds Janisha. Janisha shoots a long two. Foul.
Hit on the arm, and so she'll go to the free throw line.
Big opportunity here. See right here, Amelia with a great steal. It even kind of rolls.
Look at those reflexes. Ball gets tipped away. She picks it back up off the ground, goes hard to commits fully to the bucket, goes through the contact, and gets a layup.
Great hand-eye coordination on that play.
I don't know how she was running dang near 100% full speed and able to pick the ball up all the way off the ground and then just keep going full speed.
I've seen some people tumble on something like that, so that was impressive.
Yeah, good coordination for sure.
Tulalip down 3. Janisha missed her first.
That's like a scoop and score.
Yeah, that's definitely what it looked like.
Those are some tough drills.
Janisha misses, goes 0 for 2 this recent free throw.
Heritage trying to turn up that defense.
Grace with a deep 3. Molly with the rebound. Added to the stats here.
4 seconds. They want a last shot. Oh, she goes down.
Lily falls there right before half. That'll be it. Grace 23 at half. Tulalip 20. 3-point lead as we go into halftime here.
Yeah, they'll probably roll the highlights, and we'll join you here shortly after halftime.
What a first half between these Tulalip Heritage Hawks and Grace Academy Eagles here in Tulalip, Washington. So thank you guys for joining, wherever you guys are joining from. I know we have people joining from all parts, actually, of the country here tonight.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, and it's been a good game, back and forth, 23-20, I believe, with Grace Academy up. We had a good finish there by the Lady Hawks. They've kind of closed some distance, and we'll see if kind of momentum swings in their favor here in the second half.
I think it definitely can. The pendulum of momentum is swinging tonight here in Tulalip, Washington, using my big words tonight.
You know, you're one of those media guys. You guys got the Webster on hand.
You got to have the thesaurus ready when you're just bored of a certain word. Anyway, here tonight, Grace up 3 points here as we enter the second half.
And you know, I've heard obviously some coaches say basketball is a game of runs, and really it's a matter of who can sustain a run, who can stop runs. And like I said, Heritage kind of found some lightning in the bottle there. Obviously they played with some good defense. Just got to really get some offensive flow as they foul there. And they got to bottle up Tashina Cortez on Grace Academy, who's been really successful tonight so far.
Yeah, I think for the big part for the defense for Tulalip tonight, stopping their big three right now. You know, you got Tashina Cortez, Catherine Velasquez, and also Abby Grant scoring actually a sleeper amount for them
some tray balls,
tonight.
Right?
Yeah. I shouldn't say sleeper amount because I'm not as familiar with Grace's game.
I think she had 2 threes to start. Looks like a pretty confident shooter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wouldn't say sleeper, man.
Yeah,
if they shoot it
I
in
agree.
rhythm, gotta get out. Gotta get out early.
Offensive presence for Grace Cortez to shoot.
Locate the shooters early. Sheena Cortez missing that free throw.
Tulalip trying to come back into this game, being down 4 points here, starting the second half. Their first time with the ball here. The second half goes to Rayleigh down low.
Great execution.
Great.
You see a little bit of ball movement, right? Get the defense rotating. You get a high post entry from the wing, and then you get a low post entry for a layup as the defense collapses. And a steal.
Steal for Tulalip. Lily Jefferson now with the ball. Goes back out to Madison. Madison thinks, goes Ailani for the corner three.
Off the back iron. Like I said, good defense there. Oh, 3-ball there by Catherine, though. And a rebound by Janisha.
Finds Madison.
I like that good outlet pass there.
Great move by Madison there to slow it down, let the other players get down to the court, set up the offense.
Oh, turnaround there by Rayleigh. Deflected. Yep, so it'll stay with Heritage Lady Hawks.
Substitution number 11 will sub out for Grace Phoebe Wentling. Number 12, Alice Malerna comes in for her.
Yeah, and I will say, Dom, obviously, you know, sometimes I like to chime in about the basketball strategy. That is a great point. Sometimes, you know, you want to get out in transition, but if not everybody's running, it's not always smart. I play with some guys that are like, push the ball, and it'd be 1-on-4. Not a good idea.
Yeah, strength in numbers.
Yeah, great way to identify. Obviously, yeah, slow it down, get into a set.
And sometimes there is, you know, opportunities where some people will slow it down when they don't need to. It can definitely go the other way too. A beautiful game is one we'll call it.
Yeah, I say when everybody's running, let's all run. But you know, it's not always fun to be the only one running.
Yeah. Looks like that'll be a double dribble. Here, Tulalip just down 2 with a chance to tie it or take the lead here.
Yeah, it's good key sequence. Madison,
Ailani signaling for the ball here in the corner on the bottom right of your screen. Goes to Lily.
And what I will say, nice overload there, is I like how the coaches, I don't know if it was in the game plan, but they've identified like Ailani as a scorer. So you probably don't always want her to be a primary ball handler, getting into your offense. You want her to play off ball so that she has opportunity to shoot the ball. That's been, I like that adjustment. We'll see if it, you know, gets her going here in the second half.
Tulalip definitely been getting a lot of players the ball to bring it up. I've seen, you know, we've seen Lily bring it up, Ailani, Madison. We've seen a lot of players get that roll down this season. As we said, a long season. Basketball is a grueling conditioning sport.
It's a grind.
Yeah.
A lot of hours, a lot of running, trying to stay healthy.
Lily wide open.
Getting out in transition.
Grace gets a piece.
Going to the foul line.
Tashina looks to get a piece there. You can see here, Lily saw daylight. Grace is right there. Tashina Cortez gets the deflection.
Yeah, we see it in obviously in half speed. Looked like initially a good deflect, but she got her on the forearm. So Lily getting the foul call.
That'll be a foul. Lily Jefferson.
Is hand part of ball, Dom? Let's hear it. This is a controversial one.
No. Ball is ball.
You think block's got to be clean? It's got to be all ball?
Yeah.
I agree.
I think, you know, you could definitely argue the other side, I could say, but I think the old school part of me.
Oh, man, they want you to get hammered.
Yeah. They want you to fall to the floor and be bleeding, and they'll consider a foul.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah.
I think, you know, follow through is very subjective, but I think you can't hammer someone on a block for it to not be a foul. I think you obviously have to get a clean block or attempted clean block.
Madison for three.
Oh, 3 ball.
To cut us off. She said, stop talking about the deflection. We'll talk about this three-pointer. 5.5 to go.
Get a hand up.
What a play. Madison with 3 threes tonight?
Yeah, she's getting it going. Yeah, that's 9 points just on the three-point line.
Very impressive. Madison Sheldon.
Yeah, coming back. She's got a good pass, good
Janisha
patience.
from the charity line. Stripe.
Rebound there. Yeah, rebound. Oh, bank shot.
Leilani gets the rebound, goes up. Right-handed Rayleigh under the basket.
Oh, it's off. Good energy, though. A lot of rebounding.
Substitution for Grace, number 10. Kaylee Stewart will sub out as number 5, Malia Roman.
She squares up. That was quick. That was a quick pull. That was contested, too. She said, I don't see you. I don't see you.
She didn't need to.
All I see is the ball going in.
I'm only focused on the bucket here in the corner. There's nothing else to think about here. Grace just down 1 as they try to come back into this lead.
Nope.
Several lead changes tonight.
Long jumper there for Catherine, off the mark, and then it's tipped away by Grace, and so Lady Hawks will get the possession.
Rayleigh doing a great job boxing out there, preventing Grace from touching the ball to maintain possession. As you know, she could have dove for it, and you know, never know when you dive for it which way it could go. She boxed out, played it safe there.
Yeah, let it go out of bounds. Good IQ.
Tulalip takes over. Madison with the ball, finds Lily. Her sister drives.
Yeah, being patient. Oh, right there.
Rayleigh
Penetration.
swirls out.
Good pass to Rayleigh, and then Janisha with just, you know, with the cleanup, gets her own rebound and gets fouled.
Great rebound here. Swirls out.
Yeah.
She able to get right in there.
I love how she's always trying to get in position for the rebound. She plays her role really well. You know, she's a very unselfish player, relentlessly crashes the boards.
Looking for her first field goal percent or made tonight for Janisha. Lily Jefferson will sub out as Haley Enoch will come in.
Yeah, play some reliever minutes. Give Lily, you know, a break. Haley got some good on-ball pressure of her own, and will shoot the 3-ball too. She'll shoot the 3-ball.
Very much. Janisha 0 for 2 in the last free throw possession. Tulalip still up 1.
You feel like that's like a default trait of every Res Kid Hooper? I feel like every Res Kid Hooper can shoot a 3.
Oh yeah, it's in the arc for sure. Except me. I guess I didn't get that one. No.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't shoot for a long time. Yeah, I didn't get it either.
Yeah.
I
These
had
new
to earn
kids.
it, and I still feel like I can't shoot it that well.
These new kids got the 3 arc, not me.
Oh man, it's like
I got the stand up and clap and motivating. I was pretty good at that. Haley shoots.
You know what I developed first? This is gonna age me, but and one
Oh yeah.
mixtapes were a part of basketball, so I feel like I learned how to dribble and do moves before anything.
Oh yeah.
Barely knew how to play basketball, but could perform a crossover.
That's the old head stuff, is knowing how to dribble.
I just got called the old head.
Madison goes one-handed pass. Janisha spins up, swirls out,
the mark.
gets her own rebound, goes up, deflected.
Good hustle there. Just couldn't capitalize on that transition play. Elani with the steal.
Finds it, goes to Madison.
Oh.
Grace gets it, goes up,
And
passes.
bodies in the floor.
Bodies all over.
Oh. Yeah, and what you like to see is every Lady Hawk get back. We got, you know, kind of a little bit of cherry picking going on there. They don't get 5 bodies in the lane, and then Grace finally gets a rebound and a shot.
Grace hits the back rim and kind of rolls in there. Madison goes to Elani. Elani looking for somebody.
Yeah, and Grace is doing a good job. They're pressuring opposite wing, right? With the ball goes to one side, they end their pressure in high post. Ideally, you'd like to see kind of an overload just to kind of offset some of that defensive pressure, just to get the ball out of, you know, the ball handler's hands if they picked up their dribble, and try to keep the defense honest. Got to kind of flood one area and then be able to get some, you know, maybe a reverse or get a post entry.
Elani finds Ray Lee. Ray Lee just
out of her
off her
hands.
left hand. Grace gets the turnover. They try to transition.
Oh, Grace tries to save it, but it goes to a Lady Hawk player. Madison coming down.
Finds Janisha.
Oh.
Janisha blocked.
Yeah. And,
Janisha finds it
steals
again. Haley.
Get some contact of Ronan, she'll go to the free throw.
Definitely a foul there. Has got the ball and kind of was body checked there.
Yeah, and that's some good hustle though. You know, they're getting scrappy.
You can see it right here. Grace gets it, Janisha gets the turnover, goes right back to Haley. There's a little bit of stripes in the way, but
Yeah, and we get
there's
it
some contact there.
on ball foul, not a shooting foul.
Yeah. Janisha will sub out as Lily Jefferson comes back in. Elani deflected by Grace. Elani gets on
diving
the floor.
on the floor.
Timeout
Timeout.
called by Coach Katia as Elani was diving for the ball there.
Yeah, both teams playing with some relentless energy. I feel like I'm getting tired watching.
Grace 26, Tulalip 25. Great presence from the benches tonight from both teams. And remember, the finance membership meeting Thursday, March 19th, Tulalip Resort Casino at the Oracle Ballroom. Dinner served at 5 p.m. Meeting begins at 5:30 p.m. And make sure to watch the meeting live with Q&A on I Am Tulalip. And also, do you want to make a motion at the 2026 Annual General Council? Make it online at iamtulalip.com.
Are we allowed to say what kind of motions we'd like to see?
I think you could say yours right now if you want to.
Okay.
Do you
Without
have
getting
one?
too, you know, tribally
here we
political.
go.
I like, you know, oh man, get nervous. I see people floating the wellness center around. I like that idea. Don't stone me.
Oh, yeah. There will be a public stoning for Diamante and his motions later. Elani goes.
I like the wellness center idea.
Yeah, hey, you're campaigning. Number 5, Malia Ruhlman. Goes up, Cortez finds the ball. Goes down low, baseline, looks to pass.
And good defensive rotation right there, right? Lady Hawks collapsing in the post. That's what you'd like to see. Especially right now, they don't have Janisha in, so you don't want to give up anything inside, even though you're giving up size.
Cortez just off the mark.
So good rotation, forces a jumper.
Yeah.
Rushed, it's missed, and then it goes out of bounds. But, Grace will get the loose ball.
Grace finds Abby Grant.
Ooh, in the corner. With a quick pull of her own.
Has at least 10 for Grace tonight.
Yeah, she's shooting well.
Haley just goes off her foot.
Oh, nearly a steal. We get a jump ball.
Elani jumps for the ball there, just off Haley's foot here. Elani finds herself, goes for the ball.
Yeah, and Elani initially there nearly rips it away, but they call a jump ball, and the arrow will go to Grace. And so Grace up by 3.
Close game here tonight.
And I think they're kind of calling for, yeah, they're getting into their offense.
Minute and a half to go.
Oh, mishandled by a Grace player.
Haley goes for a steal. Grace with the 3.
Yeah, Tashini Cortez wide open, calls for it again.
Goes
Oh, and it's over.
Lily finds the rebound, goes Ailani. Lily goes back. Madison finds the ball, goes up.
Pressured. Oh, underhand layup, no good.
Breakaway layup, goes for the steal. May get it. She will not. It will go. Oh, actually, it will go to Layup's ball.
Yeah, that, pressuring right away. Able to kind of cause an errant loose ball that'll go to them.
Pack stands here tonight. You can see Madison kind of getting instructed there by alumni coaches.
Yeah, and I think this game is really competitive. Obviously, Lady Hawks, they won the first matchup, but then there's probably some district seeding implications, right?
Very much. This being a divisional game, seeding's definitely way here.
And I think on the broadcast you explained it, you want to try and win so that way you don't have to travel, right? The better seeding, you don't want to travel as far. So Lady Hawks really, really just playing with a sense of urgency, but Grace as well. Yeah.
Number 13, Catherine Velasquez comes in for number 2, Violet Rollman. But like we were saying with districts, I think, as a kid, as a young adult, you're coming into this.
A young Tulalip Hawk.
A young Tulalip Hawk. You're very excited for the, everyone likes to travel as a kid. You can get some time off of school. But it really adds up. And I don't think, some people, I'm not saying Tulalip, actually, Malia Ruhlman gets the steal, goes up.
Yeah, that was
Ailani.
Risky pass there by Madison.
Grace maintains possession here. I'll continue my thought here going into the fourth as now Grace trying to respond.
We'll get a timeout.
Timeout blue like we were. Yeah,
so you're saying kids get to play hooky?
Yeah, sometimes, they're excited. You like to travel.
Yeah,
of course, state you get to travel, districts you can travel. But the thing is I think a lot of people leave the part out of that equation is that your fans, you're going to have some hardcore fans that follow you.
Very
but
true.
Being home, you got a lot of support, every extra little shot, that momentum can help you so much going into the postseason. And of course, that's why in sports, you're the higher seed, you play in front of your home team. And
Okay. Interjection question. What's the energy like going to a away gym in districts?
So actually, from my point of view, like I said before, I'm not going to sit here and say I was the starter. But, there is a definite energy of going into the gym.
Is it intimidating?
Almost like you get it, like, that feeling when you're about to go on a really crazy roller coaster?
Adrenaline dump. So, it's probably a little intimidating.
Yeah.
So you want to try and get home court seating or not traveling as far.
Definitely.
I can see that.
But there's some people who like to differ, and they say they like the thrill of the bus ride, and that gets them going.
They like that. They get up for the competition.
Ailani now with the ball, 9 seconds to go. Less than 10. Lily goes down baseline, shoots.
Oh, nice strong move off the mark though.
Rayleigh goes up. That would be the third quarter. Tulalip 25, Grace 28. But like what I was saying with districts, in that sense, it's a very special time, and I hope both of these teams get to go and experience that thing in their high school careers. And very much as it is a 3-point game as we have one more quarter to go.
Yeah.
And also remember the special presentation by Viner Brown, founder designer of Copper Canoe Women, date Thursday, February 12th from 12 to 1 at the admin building, room 162. And also honoring Tulalip Youth, your voices, your dreams, your strength, carry us forward. Thursday, February 12th, 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Tulalip Gathering Hall. And remember, that is the same day, Thursday, 12 to 1.
Lunch and
5 to
dinner.
6.
Right?
Hey.
Yeah, for Susan Hilling, get to gather and Copper Canoe Woman. She's kind of a staple here in the Northwest, doing some good things with I would say native artistry. We actually own one of her blankets that she just had re-released. It was an awesome blanket that my wife really wanted, so it was cool to kind of connect and get one of those from her website. She has a website as well.
Was it the Moon and Sun one?
Yes, it was.
That's a cool one.
Yeah. So awesome, and so it's awesome that we'll host her as well, and she'll kind of share some wisdom. And I believe she also was a professor.
Yes.
And so she'll probably she'll go into that. Obviously I don't have the bio, but that's awesome that we get to bring her into community. Very,
very cool. Make sure if you have the time to mark your calendars and check that out. Like we said, lunch and dinner served. No dishes that day. Get to be in the community, break some bread, break some catering. That's the new days, we get to break some catered food together.
Hey, it's been some good food, and obviously that's good feels, right? You show up, You get to have a nice dinner. You get to be in community. There's a lot of good, just like great messaging shared, and just you know, kind of like witnessing of community. I feel like that's not talked about enough. As we get a 3 off the mark there by Lily, is that like it's a big thing to witness, be in community and witness, you know, your fellow community members. Like it's one thing to say we're a community, but to really like be present and speak to, you know, what it's like to gather is a huge thing. And I feel like we don't really yet know the implications of that. But so it's been some great gatherings with a lot of good things shared. And so we get a inbound violation by Ray, and it goes to Grace.
That could definitely happen sometimes. You step forward just a little bit, and that's also a pretty big border line at the end there. You know, I will say it's sometimes easy to sometimes step there.
I'm one of those guys, because I've been called for it. I like to give it some distance. You know, like I kind of go as far back as possible. You know what I'm saying? You just get a good snappy pass. You don't got to worry about hugging the line.
Grace turns the ball over. It will be Tulalip ball here with Tulalip down 3, trying to climb back into this game.
Yeah, I like how they've kept the game for the most part, a 1 to 2 possession game. And so they're here in position in the 4th to hopefully take over.
On the floor right now for Tulalip, Ailani, Ray Lee, Molly, Janisha, and Lily Jefferson. Molly, a senior tonight, as well as
off the mark on the backside.
Lily Jefferson. Ray Lee as well, their senior night.
Yeah, it was awesome to see, just like I said, the honoring of seniors, commemorating obviously last home game for them. You know, they've all kind of played together as a group these last couple years, and I think it's been an awesome season, right? Like there's some district implications. Maybe they'll get to feel what it's like to have some postseason success and really just go out with a bang. Good ball movement there.
For a long 2.
It is good. There we go. We get the boom, Sam.
They'll count that as a 3. Tulalip 28, Grace 28.
And then a block by Janisha.
Huge defensive stop there. Huge 3 by Ailani to tie this game up. You can see right here, Lily just finds her. Ray Lee goes back out.
Yeah, good ball movement. Swing, if you will.
From my point of view, I didn't see it. Foot definitely behind the line.
I didn't see it either, but hey, I agree with the stripes.
Yeah. They're not asking me again. That's all that matters. God. Had bodyguards follow me out last couple games. Ailani now to check the ball.
Selling.
Yeah.
Full sale. Don't let it come down to the last 30 seconds if the ref wants to review it on the monitor.
Oh,
take Dom away.
I remember when you started in that commercial a couple years back. Madison finds Lily.
Oh, she thought about it. That would have been a deep 3.
Guarded by Grace heavily.
Yeah, good reversal there. For
Tulalip,
another one.
Madison for 3.
Oh.
Misses. Looks like it was there, just off the mark.
Yeah, and it's neck and neck here. 6 minutes left.
Looks like people are asking for a over and back or a carry call.
Possible. It's possible. I didn't really hear him, but I guess we'll have to.
Madison pushes the basketball up court.
Ooh, duck under. And a bank shot.
A bank shot. Oh my goodness.
She's heating up, Dom.
Tulalip up 2. Tulalip with another lead change tonight with 5.5 to go here in this 4th quarter.
Oh.
Velasquez goes up, blocked. Janisha.
Yeah, Janisha's been big. Oh, Heritage getting out on the shooters.
Grace finds Cortez.
Good ball movement by
Velasquez.
Grace.
Makes it.
That was good ball movement by Grace. Tashina Cortez could have been selfish shot it. She passes it up to Catherine, who's wide open, who knocks it down.
Madison for deep 3. Almost makes it. Tashina now with the ball. Drives, crosses over.
Oh,
floater.
Good contest there
Madison.
by.
Big rebound there by Madison.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ailani splitting defenders.
Oh, and they get a post entry. I don't know if you, with this amount of time. Oh, rip. Oh, Janice off the mark, though. Madison gets a rebound, though, and gets a floater.
What a shot.
Clean up.
As after that miss, I thought it was going to change possessions there. Madison in the right place at the right time.
Hey, Sometimes better to be lucky than good.
You're right. You're rightfully so here. 4 minutes and 26 to go. Tashina goes up, misses.
Oh.
Rebounded, number 12, Alice Melma.
Hey, there's going to be adrenaline dump for this last 4 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it's senior night.
Going back and forth.
People want to win this game.
Crowds into it.
Fans, players, coaches.
Oh, ripped through by Lily.
Lily
Floater.
goes up. Rebounded by number 12, Alice.
Yeah, and Lady Hawks just trying to get some pressure of their own, possibly cause a turnover.
Kaylee Stewart with the ball, trying to find her point guard. Tashina Cortez holds her dribble, looks to pass.
Yeah, and she's looking to operate, gets a backdoor pass there.
Good eye there, kept her eye up. Number 5, Malia Roman.
Oh, that was a deep three, nearly banked in.
Madison pushing the floor here.
Crosses over, going to the left.
Goes up with the rebound, almost.
Oh, and then we get a reach call there on Janisha.
3 and a little bit less than half here as we are in a tie game.
Oh man, we got some, I love that we're so close to the
fans
to
are
the crowd.
animated.
They wanted a foul call there on the layup attempt.
Molly Jones
gets a sub.
To sub out for Ray Lee, comes in for her. On the floor for Tulalip, Ray Lee, Ailani, Lily, Madison, and Janisha.
Yeah, last 3 minutes, 30 seconds. I think Heritage will kind of probably go with their starting lineup and hopefully, you know, get a stop. Oh, deep three though.
Abby Grant misses. On the court for Grace, number 12, Alice Malma gets it, goes back to Tashina.
Ooh, up
Floater.
and under.
Foul. On the court right now for Grace, you have number 21, Abby Grant, number 5, Malia Ruhlman, number 4, but she's wearing 3 tonight, Tashina Cortez, 21, Abby Grant. And it looks like I'm missing one number, but I can't see from my point of view, as Tashina Cortez will shoot hers.
This one's a big one. Oh, in and out. Man, this is a good game.
It is a good game. Number 2 is the last remaining starter I did not name, and that is Violet Ruhlman for Grace on the court. As we enter this final 3 minutes, I don't know where you're sitting, if you're here or not. It is definitely worthy of standing up.
Oh, box out the shooter. They get a rebound for Lily, and she passes it ahead to Madison, straight into the basket. Oh, and it rims out.
Looks like maybe
You got to be careful.
ball.
You don't want to be called for a foul there.
There is so much contact going down below the key. Cortez with the ball.
Deep
Shoots
three
her
for
own.
Tashina.
Misses. Madison with another rebound.
Oh, and then we get a travel.
Big travel call, change of
That's
possession
big.
here.
2 minutes, 40 seconds.
Just got to look at it like this. Got to chalk it up. It already got it. They just think of it as they missed the shot and they maintain possession. Can't hang your head up on that one. It happens.
What's Coach Dom's huddle speech right now?
Right now, you just got to take care of the basketball, make sure we box out, and make sure we're jumping on every loose ball. Other than that, we have to have faith in our defense and our offense that we've had all season long, and we got to just remember that.
That's solid.
It got us here, and we got to just stick with it. What about you? What are you saying?
Man, no, I like that. I like that, yeah. Defense is playing great. Obviously, yeah, you got to box out and make sure you don't give up a second chance opportunity. As you've seen that they've kind of, it's created some opportunities that you didn't want to give to Grace. And then on offensive end, yeah, no, you don't want to force anything, right? Just get some solid passes, certain opportunities, maybe a post entry, or, swing it around and look for an open 3. 3 balls been falling. You just got to move the ball quick when the defense is rotating and kind of catch them sleeping.
No football passes. What I mean by that, no one arms, chest pass or bounce pass, make sure they're clean. I'm with you on that.
Absolutely, yeah. 4 certain passes, I would say, 4 certain opportunities. Keep it simple.
Grace cornered there. They managed to get it to Cortez, their point guard.
And they wall off. Get a
Madison
steal.
jumps on it.
A lot of contact there.
32-32.
Lily leaking out. Oh, Janisha with a rebound. Oh, same team though. Lily going up. Oh, tries to go around.
Haley fighting for the ball.
And then we get a jump ball. Man, they're letting them play.
They are letting them play. Right here on the replay, you can see Lily fighting for every chance she's got here.
Yeah, she maybe thought she got on arm. She jumps on the ball there.
Janisha there as well.
Yeah, that's good hustle.
Passed in by Abby Grant to Tashina Cortez.
What did you guys run against a 2-3 with Bubs?
Man, that's a great question. I don't even know what I could tell you in that sense. In a lot of these high-pressure situations, I know what we had to do is you had to find your shooter like that, number 21, Abby Grant.
Another 3.
We moved the ball quick in 2-3.
Oh, that was a 2.
You got to make sure that the team is all ready for you. So we kept the ball moving quick on a 2-3 zone.
I like that, yeah.
Exposed the middle, found our guys in the high key.
Oh, like that?
Janisha goes up!
Backdoor layup, as you manifested it, Dom!
Yep, that's the right place. You tack the middle right there, right where the guards aren't at. You tack right in the middle.
Sign him up! He's ready to coach, sign him up!
We'll be coaching against Diamante here. Oh my God. What a game. Game of the year. Here, 34-34, minute and a half to go.
Crowd's into it. Deep 3 for Grayson. It goes out. That's what you want. You want him to settle for a deep 3 like that. Obviously, a contest would have been nice, but she shoots an air ball, and you're going to get it. It's tied. A minute and 20 seconds left.
What a great shot by Janisha there, right off the glass, just putting them up here, or tying the game here, I should say. 1 minute and 19 to go.
Oh, and a long pass there.
Lily Jefferson with the ball, guarded by Tashina. She goes out.
She needs some help. I thought I saw a tip. Oh, turnover there. She needed help, right? You see her in trouble, you got to come to the ball a little bit, close some space and distance. Give her an easy pass.
That'll be a turnover. As Tulalip now puts faith in their defense as they have all season long. 1 minute to go. Lights shining brighter. Crowd's cheers are louder.
Yeah, and the beauty of Washington High School sports, basketball, is there's a shot clock. So you play great defense for, 20 to 30 seconds. You can get the ball back in a situation like this. Oh, and they get a rebound.
Madison with a pivotal rebound.
Yep, she's getting trapped, though. She needs help.
Go to the ball here.
30 seconds. You want a timeout. There we go.
You got to call a timeout.
Coach was calling for it for about five seconds there, so she's a little flustered.
There's a couple seconds remaining there that could have went the other way. Great IQ call by the coaches.
Yeah, if a turnover happens and you were standing up yelling for a timeout, that's something as a coach, man, that might, send you over a little bit.
So as a coach in that situation, I've seen this happen in professional and also in the college level, that the coaches kind of just stay right near the referee to be able to clock manage like that. And it looked like right there, the refs weren't really nearby.
What I've done, and I mean, some might defer, is, that's one where you almost got to leave the box, if you will. You got to, nearly walk on the floor so you're visible and they see you. Because, you're allowed to call a timeout, and maybe if they don't hear you, they at least will see you, right? Because, you enter the field of vision. Obviously, you got to be a little bit louder than usual, right? Because it's intense. Fans are screaming, and so you just got to repeatedly be as loud as possible. I know some coaches, they've got the timeout signals down. So whether it's the shoulders gesture or the overhead, I still kind of use the overhead. I haven't really brushed up on what the full and 30-second is, but to know the signals. But you just got to enter the field of vision. That's what I would say, and make sure they hear you. So sometimes I'll leave the box and kind of attempt to go on the floor a little bit. I mean, yeah, maybe you shouldn't do it, but at the same time, like I said, if a turnover happens and you're calling for a timeout, then it ends up a situation where it could swing the game.
Tie game here. After the coach's insider here. What we like to see here, Elani picks up her dribble, finds Madison.
Ideally, you kind of want to run the clock down to maybe 5. Oh.
Cortez gets it. Tulalip reaching. Lily goes to the ball.
Oh, turnover there.
Elani finds it.
13 seconds. Do they
10
have a
seconds to go.
Oh, another steal.
Turnover. 8 seconds. Elani goes for a steal. Cortez
5 seconds. Backdoor pass.
4 seconds.
For a game. Winning layup nearly. Is there a timeout? We get a timeout.
There will be a timeout with about 2 seconds remaining, so I believe there'll be some time put back on the stadium.
I'd say
back on the
2
clock.
seconds.
You can see right here what a...
But I will say, though, so you had a timeout to use, right? You probably should have called it before you, as soon as you saw the trap at half court. At half court instead of, I mean, obviously, yeah, you don't want to get in a situation where you burn your last timeout, but you turn the ball over and then you're worrying about if your players are going to get back. You might have wanted to call a timeout before that turnover.
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, after the timeout, they will get to inbounds at half court.
Advance? Yeah, I think they'll be able to advance. We'll see.
So in that sense, who are you letting shoot this shot?
You want to pin down and you either want to get it to Elani or Madison, I would say. And it doesn't look like they'll advance.
They won't get to advance.
So you got 2 seconds. Maybe you get a screen out. You want to catch it probably above the free throw, depending on how much time they get on there.
Anything can happen here, as nothing is set in stone here quite yet.
Oh, you want to catch up? Oh, they get it early with no defense set. Madison for a shot. Oh.
And it will be off, and that'll be Grace winning by just.
Wow, what a finish.
A little bit of a buzzer beater here in senior night. Grace, 36, Tulalip 34. Stay with us as we will be honoring and also putting our hands up for the seniors, for the boys who are coming up next. And also at halftime of that game, we'll be doing the seniors for cheerleaders, so stay with us.
Yeah, great game there, Dom, and we'll see you back here shortly for the Tulalip Heritage Hawks boys game.
girls, man, I tell you what. Speakers. And we're ready to go. Speaker, if you was asked to speak to share some words on behalf of your senior, we're going to ask you to come forward. And our first senior that we want to call out to the floor, into the middle there, Davian Parks. Davian and your parents, please join you out there, center court.
Davian Parks. Davian plans to attend college and play basketball. His favorite memory is going to hotels, games with his teammates. Davian would like to thank his family and his friends. Thank you, Davian.
A round of applause once again for Davian. Yeah. And here we go. We're going to move on here. Davis Bashan.
Davis Bashan. Davis' favorite memory is last year's trip to Spokane, Washington, and he'd like to thank his family, friends, and all of his coaches that he had over the years. Thank you, Davis Bashan.
All right, and our third senior on the list here, going to be joined by his parents. We want to call out to the center, Takala Black Tomahawk. Hoka Hey Toshka.
Takala, Black Tomahawk. After school, Takala plans to go to the casino, get a job, and also gamble. His favorite memory of high school is last year's trip to state. Takala would like to thank his family, friends, and coaches. Congratulations.
Another big round of applause for Takala Black Tomahawk. And your fourth senior, Logan Paul.
Logan will be attending the tarot program for plumbing. Logan's favorite memory or story is playing football with his brother Roger. And Logan would like to thank his mom, Melissa Paul, his sister Hannah, and brother-in-law, Mitch Jimicum. Congratulations, Logan.
All right, another big round of applause for all of our graduating seniors on the basketball teams there. And in a respectful way, we would also like to honor, we have 3 seniors on our visiting team from Grace Academy. We want to acknowledge he's not here this evening, but we're going to call the family out to the middle still. He had to have surgery, and we're going to honor our other senior, Rylan Dumont.
Rylan plans to work after high school, and he would like to thank his family and friends. Congrats to Rylan Dumont.
Now, there we go. Big round of applause once again for all of our seniors. And here we go. Grace Academy has 3 seniors that we're going to honor at this time. And we'd like to call out there onto the floor. Number 3, Jace Anderson. Number 15, Riker Stewart. And number 21, Max Reese. Thank you, boys, visiting team, and we wish all of our seniors well in pursuing and furthering their education and career. And thank you, and maybe go play some college ball so we could have some of our hometown heroes. Photo backdrop is over there. If any friends and family would like to get some photos in with your graduating seniors, now our teams can take the court and warm up. And we're going to be underway here in just under 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, Tulalip!
Friends and relatives, thank you for arriving.
I'm on my prime, I'm feeling like Steph.
Super loud, make everybody hear it.
Igwi tabuhle, twakwi slalala, balti eat swat yupticha.
Going next,
Looking to go coast to coast.
Takes another player.
Everything I said, man, they know it's all facts. Told them if they want to brush, then they go and get text.
We're creating a winning culture here. That's what it's all about.
Pasla Hill, everyone. Welcome back. We're here for another matchup of Tulalip Heritage Hawks boys team versus Grace Academy. So I know they had a matchup earlier this season, but it will be varsity on varsity matchup tonight. I'm joined by
Dominic Joseph. What an honor to be here on the senior night. A great season for these Heritage Hawks, and actually what a great game we actually just witnessed. Actually, we came within 3 points, actually I think 2. So a very close game, as now Tulalip Heritage will face the Grace Academy Eagles. And I will actually be stepping away again like we did in the first quarter. Elijah Faye, an intern for Tulalip TV of Tulalip Heritage, is going to be stepping in for the first quarter.
Awesome. Yeah, so he gets another opportunity. Senior intern he was on production crew. Now he's going to get his broadcasting debut continued here for the boys matchup. So with 30 seconds left here, Elijah, what can we look forward to with this boys matchup?
You know, Davis and Davian Parks said they were both going to go off today.
Okay, there we go. We got the inside scoop. I like that. That's what we need you for. What are they talking about behind the scenes? So that'll be exciting. Yeah, they're going to come out aggressive, and we'll get obviously starting lineups, possibly another flag song, and then we'll get rolling with this Tulalip Heritage versus Grace Academy matchup. So we're waiting for Tony Blue Horse on the PA tonight, as we did senior honorings before the game.
Here we go. Once again, welcome here tonight, sports fans, friends and family, and all visitors. We want to welcome you here this evening to Tulalip Heritage High School as we welcome Grace Academy Eagles, and we're going to introduce our starters here for Grace Academy with number 3, Jace Anderson. Number 15, Riker Stewart. Number 20, Gavin Kazin. 21, Max Reese. And number 32, Victor Jinguna.
And we'll get, that was a starting lineup for Grace.
And Hawks fans, make some noise. Put your hands together as we go to our starters here with number 3, Jalen J.J. Gray. Number 4, Davian Parks. And number 12, Davis Bashad. And 13, Takala Black Tomahawk. And 44, Logan Paul.
And that'll be our starting lineup for Tulalip Heritage Hawks boys team, as we will commence with we'll get a flag song. So we'll get a flag song from Tony Blue Horse.
Please rise at this time as we pay homage to our stars and stripes, our United States flag. So here we go, and as we sing the song to honor our flag. Hey, thank you. You may be seated.
And that'll be the beginning opening ceremony for our Tulalip Heritage Hawks versus Grace Academy. Again, a varsity versus varsity matchup. Earlier in the season, when Heritage played Grace, just because probably roster and size of our team, there was kind of a JV matchup for them, and so this is an official scheduled game, if you will. And so obviously kind of nice to have here to close out the home games for the season. As me and Dom kind of mentioned, you guys will have to travel Tuesday. Are you looking forward to that game against Lummi?
Yeah, that's going to be a great game. It was last time they played. Came down to the wire.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. Heritage, kind of wound up on the wrong side of a finish, but, played a great game. And then we get an opening three for Grace there. So we see Davian attack and then swing out to JJ.
Davis with three.
Oh, off the left side, though, but a rebound there for Davian. And then a nice swing to Takala, yep, for a finish.
One of our seniors.
Yeah, and like the production team had mentioned, as well as you, four seniors starting tonight. I believe a first-time varsity start for Logan Paul, so awesome to see him out there as he's donning the KDs. Oh, we get a contest there by JJ, and it goes up over him, and so Grace aggressive so far. They open up with the lead here against Tulalip Heritage. Tulalip Heritage being patient, swinging the ball. Davian attacking, getting downhill.
Logan with the rebound.
Yeah, nice way to get after it there. So rhythm not found by Tulalip Heritage yet. They're trying to trap ball there. Oh, we get a travel call. Yep, slid on the floor after he picked it up. So possession will go to Tulalip. So Heritage, obviously kind of slow start here for them. Just trying to probably figure out this zone that, I believe it's a 1-3-1 for Grace.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
We get a three ball there.
Davian with the rebound, though.
Oh, a nice up and under step through for a
little
finish.
Euro.
Yeah, nice up and under step through there. Gets to the basket uncontested with ease. And then we get a strong finish there for number 15 for Grace Academy. But a finish there by Davian.
Great finish, great finish.
Yeah, and so you were saying earlier, okay, so like I said, we got to spice it up a little bit. You get to hear some behind the scenes stuff. You said Davian and Davis said they're going to be real aggressive tonight.
Oh yeah,
Davian
said earlier he was going to drop 30 today.
Oh, so his own prediction.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's big. That's big. Yeah, he's been pretty solid, consistent scorer this season.
Yeah, he's been consistently scoring about 25 per game.
Wow, yeah, and he's had a big season, obviously crossed the 1,000-point threshold. And he can get going in bunches quick.
When was that, the last home game we had?
Yeah, he can definitely get going quick and will score in spurts, and before you know it, he's got 20. Oh, steal there on the other end. Logan misses a layup. And then Hawks just, you know, kind of playing their own zone and trapping. And then a layup there for Davian. And that's what you'll see typically, right? He can get out in transition, score, get a bunch of layups. He has, you know, a few tonight already. And then, like I said, he'll turn it on.
Oh, yeah. Once he gets heated up, he'll start hitting those threes.
Yeah, and he can shoot from the outside as well. Oh, he gets out, sees in transition, gets another layup.
He's usually the first down to the basket.
Yeah, and that's hard, right? He likes to play a high-tempo offense, likes to get out and run. So, and it plays in the favor of those Heritage Hawks. Gets called for a foul there. See on the replay monitor, JJ with a go-ahead pass to him, and he gets a defender on his back with an easy finish. We get it out of bounds there for Grace, who got a foul call. See Coach Sean coming all the way down below the free throw, asking for some defensive intensity, maybe some, you know, turn it up a little bit.
Yeah, as you said, Davian just right down there again.
Another layup, scoring in bunch. Yeah, I think that's eight points from him. And then steal there by JJ. I think somebody said last game he had 9 steals.
JJ did?
Yeah, I think the away game against, I believe they played Mount Si, he had 9 steals.
That's a great 4A team, by the way.
Yeah, or Kingston, sorry, Kingston, yeah, he had Mount Si as well, though. He had, I believe Heritage, they came out on that one. JV played that one, I believe. But against Kingston, I believe JJ had 9 steals. So, man, he's a defensive nightmare.
Yeah, JJ is just really quick to the ball.
And we get a tip out there. So Heritage up by 3, so they kind of seize control of this game. Let's see if they, you know, like I said, turn up that tempo and kind of build a little bit of a gap here against Grace. And they kind of play that zone. Oh, steal
there's
there for
another
JJ.
Steal.
Yeah, and he goes up for a layup.
And the lay.
Yeah, wide left there, a good finish. And that's what they'll do to you, right? They speed you up. Kind of, 3 ball there for Grace Academy,
nice
though.
contested 3 right there.
As we see Takala coming down, stepping through. Floater of his own off the mark.
Logan almost got that rebound there.
Oh, and then a reach-in. Nearly a finish there for number 15.
I believe that's a foul on Takala.
Yeah, and I mean, I think obviously, you know, for Grace, it looks good at first, but this pace for some teams can be hard to sustain.
Yeah, it looks like some of their big kids are getting a little winded here.
Yeah, like I said, Heritage they'll play this pace the whole game, and it'll really force you to either you'll have to go to your bench and, you know, hope that some players can play some big minutes, or you play some starters that might not give you that initial energy that you're used to.
Yeah.
As we see, they're already kind of subbing in, getting some bench players in. So, like I said, you know, Heritage, they start out quick and in it fast. They like to, like I call it a track meet.
Yeah,
it's a track meet.
It's pretty much like a track meet. Yeah. I feel like all of these kids could be track stars if they really wanted to.
The 100.
Anyone.
4x100 relay.
4x1, 4x4.
And we get a timeout there, yeah, for Heritage. Maybe just kind of, as we get our Heritage Hawks roster. But, you know, he's obviously going to probably speak to some of the level of effort, maybe just kind of a quick adjustment before they come out and kind of, like I said, try to seize control of this game here quickly as we get a full timeout. So, what are you liking so far, Elijah? What are you liking so far in the game?
You know, Davian's got off to a pretty hot start. as he usually does in the first quarter. You know, we don't have Ziggy though, so
yeah,
that could be tough.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, he's got he protects the basket, real athletic, great defender. He can score as well, and so yeah, that's a big presence missed tonight. Like you said though, obviously Davian and Davis plan to be aggressive. It's their senior night, and Davian's showing that. And Davis, you know, he hasn't found his rhythm, but he's shooting. So, you know, when they start falling, it could be lethal.
It could be game right there.
Yeah, that could be lethal for the Heritage Hawks. So we get it out of bounds here. Get some, Davian maybe getting some clarification from the ref there.
Yeah.
And then again, Grace just in that 1-3-1. It looks like Heritage, they're just trying to kind of overload on the baseline there.
As you said, Logan, a first-time varsity starter, goes for his first shot.
Oh, 3-ball there, being aggressive. What was that like? I know during football we had senior night for you as well, and I kind of asked Dom, you know, what's that feeling like? You know, you get to come in and play some major minutes.
You know, our senior night was against Bay, so that was a tough game right there. It was rainy, windy, cold.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was just a hard-fought game by every senior, every player really.
Yeah, it was highly competitive. If I remember correctly, it's a close game. You guys end up winning that game? Or
nah, we lost
close,
by 8, I want to say.
Yeah, so one-score game, and yeah, you guys definitely were trying to empty the tank and go for it all. We get a 3 there by Davis, and like you said, they're aggressive, so he's looking to turn it on as well. I think your inside info is coming true. And then we get a 3-ball and a good contest or a jumper and a good contest by Logan. And we get a layup.
I don't think Davian's missed a layup the entire season, really.
He's slicing and dicing against that defense. And obviously Heritage trying to pressure ball.
Yeah, I want to see Logan get his first varsity bucket of the year.
Yeah, he's getting out running. He's rebounding. Obviously, he's got to get back. It's hard because, you know, like I said, Heritage, they like to play fast, and so you got to be able to run and get in transition. He's got to probably rebound and maybe create some opportunities for himself as we get a 3-ball there.
Hey, he might have about 12 already.
Oh, man, yeah, he's turning it up.
12, maybe 15 but in the first quarter, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, and we get a foul there by Logan. I thought that was a good contest. Yeah, we see Logan there. Oh, he got him on. He was reaching, got him on the arm. So good call there by the Stripes. And Grace Academy player will go to the free throw line, number 21. Off the back iron, and he misses. We'll see if he makes this next one.
Makes the second free throw.
And so he, goes 1 for 2 from the free throw stripe. Then we get Heritage, they're coming in, calling a set against this 1-3-1. We'll see if, I believe they're just trying to overload down low, kind of free up some shooters on the perimeter. Kind of go 3 wide there around the perimeter. And we got Logan for another
for the 3.
And
he makes it. That's his first varsity points right there.
Hey, he didn't shy away from it. Did he say he was going to shoot a 3 tonight?
I didn't talk to him before the game.
Okay. Hey, he's been aggressive. Oh, Logan for
another one.
Fans loving it. He's being aggressive.
Looks like Grace just called that timeout there.
Not shying away from the moment. Teammates loving it, high-fiving him. Getting after it. Yeah, he runs the floor right here, and he's rewarded. Nice layup there to finish. Then we get his corner 3. Rattles around and gets shooter's touch there. Yeah, big shout out to Logan Paul, man. He's a great kid. You know, has showed up all season, been playing basketball, giving great effort. Played some football too, and he's rewarded tonight. Gets his first pair of buckets there. gets it in a jiffy, and then we get another full timeout. So Coach Sean, or I believe Grace maybe called the timeout
Grace
there.
called that timeout
Yeah,
there.
they had to stop the bleeding. And I think we might get a transition here by my student intern who will hit the production.
Yeah, I feel like Dominic is ready to come back on.
All right, so we'll welcome Dom Joseph back to the headset.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we had Elijah over here celebrating in the booth, going crazy for him.
What a sequence of events. A 3 and a 2 just had me. You know what? I'll be honest. I was really excited to be able to sit there and experience that as a fan courtside. I got to sit alongside our lead reporter, Rios. We were talking basketball and what games we'd be watching, and you know, just excited for the postseason to come up and doing all that. Good. Hanging out, always a good time. People coming by saying what's up. Hawks doing great.
Definitely. We get family, fellow, you know, tribal member, board member. Oh,
that'll be the first quarter. Tulalip 27, Grace 14. As we are entering this postseason, it is getting close.
Okay, yeah, I was going to kind of give Elijah a chance to kind of segue into the district seating, maybe, you know, just kind of talk about that. We didn't get a moment to, but so just for clarifying sake, February 5th, he was saying that there's an opportunity for a 3 versus 6 seed game, and then also possibly the 4 versus 5 seed. Is that true? For February 5th time, is that what Heritage is looking at?
Yeah, it's to be determined. It's all going to come down to the seedings.
Absolutely.
And like what we said before, Tulalip, I believe, has 3 more games. They'll have Concrete, and then they have Lummi after this game.
Yep.
And so those 2 games. So I'm sure, being a fan of the 1B and, you know, my analysis, I think Lummi will probably win out the rest of the season. So it's safe to say or not against Tulalip, but until they play Tulalip, they'll probably beat the next 2 teams.
50-50 game, right?
But Tulalip and Lummi obviously could go either way. You know who I'm rooting for.
Yep.
But it's going to be crazy to see what the seeds go up to. But yeah, like you said, to be determined. We will get to that.
Okay.
And that will be at the higher seed.
So I know folks are probably chomping at the bit just to see what that's going to be.
Oh, yeah. So that will be next week's game on the 3rd. I believe Tulalip will travel up to Lummi, and they will play there at 7:30, 7 o'clock in Lummi on their reservation in their court.
So that first round game would be on the Thursday, right? Because the 3rd game, February 3rd is a Tuesday to close out the season, and then initially for that first district game, we're looking at a Thursday game.
Yes.
Can we at least confirm that for the fans?
That's a great question. I don't know if I can confirm because there is I was always told that they get a bye sometimes.
Okay.
So but I think for the fans' sake, it is safe to say that the 5th will most likely have a game.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll kind of keep watch for those brackets in that update. I know people are just, like I said, chomping at the bit, you know, wanting to know where these Heritage Hawks will have to go, who they'll have to play against, as we get a score there by Davis Bashan. Oh, and then it's over but it's ripped away by Grace.
I think you're right. I think, you know, looking at this district tournament.
Yeah, initially all of the games for that, the seeding at least look like it'll be February 5th. I was just trying to confirm maybe a day. That's a quick turnaround, but kind of awesome, right? Like as someone who wants to come support the program, you know, even though the season's over on Tuesday, the next game is coming that Thursday.
There's not a lot of rest in between that. The most rest they will get will actually be coming out of the break from the 10th to the 14th. That 4 days. And I believe that will be their biggest amount of break. But I know there's some teams that may be playing in between those dates.
Okay.
But I know that weekend has been reserved by the higher-ups and the suits for Valentine's Day weekend, I think, has been vacated.
Okay. Yeah, that's ideal, right? You want to make sure you get family and friends in there, so you got to kind of make sure it's on a neutral day, if you will.
Yes. Number 21 for Grace makes it count.
And then we have, you know, I'm pressuring Dom. He's our in-the-booth bracketologist.
You know, I always thought that was like one of the coolest things, like seeing the college basketball bracketology.
Are you a Selection Sunday guy?
Yeah, I am.
You watch it?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for college basketball. But as I've gotten older, Takala goes down low, makes it off the glass, makes it Tulalip 31, Grace 18. I've started to actually, when I was a kid, I'll be honest, I used to not watch high school and watch college as much, and it's crazy that.
Look at another bucket there by Takala.
What a huge bucket. Senior night for him as well as Davis, Logan, and Davian, the seniors, and I believe Raylan also. Great and one opportunity there. We'll send him to the
Rylan
line.
Dumont, he was out on a kind of a medical leave. He's got a procedure going on, and so we honored him. He wasn't able to be here, but yeah, just kind of a big deal for him as well. But yeah, so you're saying as you've gotten older, Dom.
I'm starting to just become more of a Hawks fan, to be honest with you.
Oh, football. Okay.
Or Heritage.
Oh,
yeah.
high school. Okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah. So tuning in to your local.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, as you get older, you're just kind of more localized, and but yeah.
Got some skin in the game.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I will agree. I mean, it's fun. It's fun to support you. You know, you get to see some kids that you've watched grow up. Some families that show up and support those kids as well. We get to hang out, and obviously, like I said, it makes the community proud. It's a source of joy, and obviously, yeah, you wish them nothing but success. And so, it's exciting. I know people, like I said, they're chomping at the bit. That's why I'm like, hey, what's the next dates folks need to know? And then moving forward, I'm sure it'll circulate on the medias, the game dates and everything. Hawks Nest Booster Club, they've done a good job of posting current game info as well.
Oh yeah, I gotta say that basically these Hawks this year got a lot of people cheering them on, excited, and like I've said before, people watching these Tulalip Heritage Hawks talk about it in the same like gravitational way as they would about professional sports. And it's really cool to see people, like I've said before, I think I've said this to you on stream, people will come up to me, the Seahawks have been doing pretty good here in Seattle. Oh, the Hawks are doing so great. I'm like, yeah, they're going to the Super Bowl. I'll be like, I'm not talking about the Seahawks. I'm talking about the Tulalip Heritage Hawks. So really cool to be a part of those conversations.
And I would say the same. Like, I've had folks that are like, when's the next game? And I'm thinking the same thing. At first, I'm like, what game are you talking about? But I'm like, oh, yeah, that one that we're supposed to probably be at.
Yeah. Number 15 goes up. He misses. It swirls out. Riker Stewart on the floater there. And actually, Tulalip coming off a win against Kingston that they traveled. They took a ferry to and actually won that. Actually, also coming off a loss against a 4A school, they traveled to Lake Washington.
Yeah, that was a big one.
And that was a big loss for them. But nothing to hold their heads too low on, as they are a 4A. Would you say? You wouldn't say district, would you? 4A size school.
Yeah, it's a 4A division school, which in the state obviously is the largest, the division with the largest schools, and so the talent pool's typically bigger, and players differ in size and skill and speed and all the things, right? And so for Heritage, it's just I look at that level of comp as like a barometer gauge, right? Like you're talented in this 1B division against other teams in the state. You want to, like we talked about it early in the other broadcast, you want to prepare for the journey ahead, right? Like, so you got to get some good sparring matches. It's like a boxer in the gym when you're as we get a membership meeting update. I'll kind of segue away from that for a second.
Yeah, remember the finance membership meeting, Thursday, March 19th, Tulalip Resort Casino at the Orca Ballroom. Dinner served at 5 p.m., meeting begins at 5:30. And also to watch in the meeting live on I Am Tulalip. And also, do you want to make a motion at the 2026 Annual General Council? Make it online at IamTulalip.com.
Dom for the Wellness Center motion.
See, he's placing me there,
okay,
guys.
I gotta chill. We can say that.
I'll be behind the curtain that day.
But yeah,
I'm gonna make sure the camera goes to D now.
This is deadpan. It goes silent. What I will say is, kind of to get back into it is, Heritage matchup against Lake Washington. It's kind of like a sparring session for them. Obviously, you want to win, but you know that it is a tall task, but it'll get you ready, right? It's like a lightweight in the gym kind of going against, a very skilled lightweight going against a heavyweight. You could kind of be in there with them, and you could brush up on some things and really just get better. And so that's what I would believe that would have been for Heritage, right? And how often do you get an opportunity like that? And so, they lost, but it was great to see them play.
Great opportunity, I gotta agree. And great looks, as these kids would say. We got some good looks. on the sport. Davion there on defense, looks to get the steal. Davion there helping.
Yeah,
down
walling
low.
at the basket.
That will stay here.
Oh, they get a steal.
And also, you know, I got to say, this division, and what's luxury enough for Tulalip, as, you know, Lummi and them have had a, you know, like a basketball rivalry for years and since the program started. And, you know, going into native tournaments and going into a lot of other stuff as well. That rivalry's been there. And how great of an opportunity, as much as it is a rivalry, to be able to go against them, because they are the repeating champs, I believe, from last year. Yeah.
Yep, they are defending champs.
So constant good looks within the division, and that is just making them better. And, you know, this division, I got to say, is playing some big other teams as well. Like, I know teams have played Lakewood and also Issaquah, who are also bigger out-of-conference teams.
Yep.
So good to see that Tulalip is also doing that as well. So shout out to the AD and the coaches for scheduling those. And very excited to see the sports. And I know I'm nerding out a little bit here in the postseason.
Hey, I think we all are.
But
we're getting
excited.
prepared. I was just going to say, and it's even more awesome of an accomplishment to know, like, as you mentioned, some of those schools playing those, bigger matchups. From what I saw, have mostly been tribal schools.
Yes.
Lummi being a tribal school, they have matched up with, as we get a turnover there, Lummi has matched up with some of the bigger schools. Obviously get Heritage. I think sometimes you even get Muckleshoot Tribal School, who had a playoff run last year, so they're probably looking to kind of sharpen themselves for playoffs. And so, yeah, it's mostly been tribal schools who are just really trying to get ready for postseason play. You know, they have been kind of dominant in these divisions against, you know, some of their regular season opponents.
JJ sets up for three, gets his own turnover there. Number 21 just kind of left it up. Looks like the balloon display did take a hit there.
Which I will say, we say it often in the community, we always have known that there has been a concentration of talent on reservations, right? It just, the opportunity needs to be provided. And so that's, I guess, why I say that. It's been awesome to see, because the opportunity has been provided and the kids have shown up and, you know, given their best effort. And like I said, you know, just really trying to have that opportunity, whether it's a Lummi or Tulalip, for possibly another native school 1B champion.
Yeah, and it's definitely, regardless if that goes into the championship, I think also that divisional, that tri-district, that district game is going to be played at the level of the state tournament.
Man, it's going to be awesome. I'm excited as we get a three ball there.
Big three there. Tulalip 41, Grace 19. Davis gets the turnover.
Uh-oh, and we see, man, Hawks get out running. He can't fall asleep at the wheel.
Takala goes down low, drives mid-key. Davis gets it, hops, finds Takala again. Turnover, Grace ball. JJ there gets the turnover.
Yeah, he steals it, and he'll size up for a three of his own.
What a shot. What a shot. JJ Gray makes it count. Tulalip 44 looks to get a steal here.
Yeah, and Hawks just barrage of threes right now, speeding them up. Then,
Davis almost got a piece of it there. Josh Davis, number 0.
Yeah, freshman playing. His dad also does PA occasionally for Heritage, and Jay Davis, and he's here tonight, you know, supporting him. And so, you know, he's loving that his freshman getting some minutes and being able to play this season.
Very cool to see JJ again for another three. Swirls out. Davion goes up, makes it.
Gets
off
a
the
loose
glass.
ball for an easy layup.
Davion scoring just a few games ago. With 1,000 points in his career.
I was just about to ask you that. Is there another 1,000-point scorer for Heritage?
You know, right now, if you're going to look at the odds and the numbers,
I know kind of stats came into play a little bit, kind of inconsistent, maybe late at times as we get a foul there.
I'm really trying to think of who I could see here.
Possibly, if you know, if they had to go back and maybe look at the books.
Of all time.
Just in general, yeah. Are there any other 1,000-point scorers in program? Is he the first and only 1,000-point scorer?
From my knowledge, he is on paper, but for
is there maybe some names that you possibly could think would be close, or if not, probably had 1,000 points?
You know, my guy Rob would probably be upset if I didn't say his name.
He's got 1,000?
I would think he would have got 1,000 because I think he played well in
all 4 years.
Yeah, started all 4 years.
He could be very close, if not be over 1,000.
I know there's older generations. I know, you know, Sean, Brad, those guys are, you know.
They played all 4 years as well.
That Keanu too. I'm sure he was close.
Oh yeah, I like to call him. He's a cherry picking fool.
Yeah, there was. I'm trying to think of. I wonder if the very first Heritage team, I know Josh Freiberg was on that team. I wonder what guys on there could have maybe had 1,000 that played all 4 years.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Yeah, that's
a great question.
It's hard. It's one of those things where it's like, man, you almost wish, like, obviously technology, right? So stats go on websites and things like that, or they're saved on devices. So stats have kind of come into play late, and so you haven't really got to kind of tell that story of kind of some of the good ball players for the program, that history.
That would be a good, being a stats guy, to know how many shots you got to get a game to kind of average that. Because, you know, seasons, like, it's not like the NBA where you're guaranteed a certain amount of games.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's give or take more in some seasons.
Well, you got to think there's about, say, 25 games.
25 games.
You know, you probably got to score, I would say, about 20 to 30 a game, if not have some, you know, maybe some more explosive games to really get close to it. I think it's crazy. As we see a 3-ball there. I've seen some programs where they got 3,000, 2,000 point scores, man.
Wow.
Those just guys going crazy.
Grace goes down low. Davian on defense. Davis tries to fight through the defense. Down low, Grace off the glass. That would be number 3, Jace Anderson, or JC Anderson. JJ goes step back.
Oh, tries to kind of give a backhanded dish there, and it goes for a steal, and then a half-court heave.
That'll do the half. Tulalip 49, Grace 26, and with the leading scorers we have right here, for our seniors, we had Logan Paul with 5, Takala with 4, Davis with 4, Davian with 22, and JJ with 10.
Just really pouring it on. So yeah, we'll see you back after this half time.
And the first senior we're going to be honoring here from the cheerleaders, and we're going to call them out to the middle with their family as well. Isabella Hyvonen. After school, Isabella plans to continue going to Everett Community College and travel. She would like to thank her mom. Her mom is her biggest supporter and her best friend. And she would also like to thank her coaches as well for working so hard for the cheer team. Her favorite high school memory was playing sports. All the friends she had made at Heritage when it was prank month and the teachers did the ice bucket challenge. Round of applause for Bella. The second senior we're going to be honoring here and make way out to the middle, Katie Wilson. Round of applause for Katie. Joined by her family, friends, family, parents, aunties, uncles. And I was asked to read these on behalf of all of our cheerleaders, and I want to say thank you here. Katie will be going wherever the wind takes her. Her favorite memory is playing volleyball during lunch at the beginning of the year and going swimming with Melly, Molly, and Della playing mermaids. She would like to thank her grandma, Jolise, Molly, her best friend, Kylea, and Hannah, and Mitch Jimicum for making her go to school for these past 2 weeks that she has been at her house. Another big round of applause for Katie Wilson. And our third cheerleader here that we're going to be honoring this evening, a senior, Angelica Mosquita. Angelica will be attending college in the fall. Her favorite memory about high school is all of the amazing people that she has met. Angelica would like to thank everyone, family, friends, and most importantly, community, for being there to support her in this journey. And we wish all of them well in furthering their education and all of their endeavors in life. Another big round of applause for Angelica. And we would like to have a few honorable mentions. They were honored earlier as part of the basketball team. They're all over the place. But we want to say Molly Jones Charles.
Send it to your moms now.
Oh, Molly is on the basketball court and out there cheering on for the boys. So thank you, Molly, and family, coaches, friends, and family. And last but not least, another one that was double dipping. She was hustling on the court and hustling in the stands to cheer on her team, Raylee Lewis. And once again there, friends, family, visitors, teams, and few and far and all in between. A big round of applause for all of our seniors from both teams here this evening. Thank you.
Welcome back. As we were just catching up with some of the Lady Hawks here, talking to us about their post game and how close it was.
Yeah.
Really cool to see that they were excited. You know, they actually have a game tomorrow. They're letting us know. Very cool to see as like we will take over Toledo
awesome.
49, Grace 26.
So they got a game tomorrow?
That's what
away game?
Janisha just said. That,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to check the schedule.
Yeah. I think it's away against Concrete.
Oh, that's far.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants
Damn,
to
that
dive
was a quick, not go. The change of energy of this
who's
guy.
taking the man?
He was like, nah, Concrete? No,
Oh,
sorry,
that's-
Hawks.
No, I didn't say that. Oh, he's railroading me right now.
That's all it takes, guys. If they're not home, Dean doesn't want to go. Listen to
Hey,
Davian
don't
goes
say
up.
that. I traveled.
JJ with a pickpocket. Finds Davian down low. Easy pass for JJ.
So I'm sending smoke signals. I need a ride. Oh, as we get an entry pass there, nearly. Oh, we get a foul call on Davis. Hawks with quick score right out the gate, and so they'll put some more distance as they're up 25 on Grace.
I gotta say, a lot of smiles out there for the Hawks tonight as they celebrate senior night. Really cool to see. As we know, Rylan isn't here, but it would be really cool to see him, and just wishes to him for his health, right?
Yeah, speedy recovery.
Yeah, speedy recovery.
They didn't really say what. Oh, was steal there by JJ. They didn't really say what was going on, but obviously, yeah, you don't want it to be something that's what do they say? Extenuating circumstances where it kind of lasts longer than it should.
JJ getting buckets this second half.
Yes, quick steal and then a nice step through.
You can see right here, easy, just goes down, didn't even really think about it, goes up,
Up
windmill.
and under.
And gets a steal right here too.
Yeah,
just
being
steals it
sneaky
from 14 on Grace.
Yeah, he's lightning quick.
Okay, so as a Hawks fan and a guy who's been commentating for years, 2 years now, or two or 3 years.
Look, might be 3 years.
Yeah, geez,
yeah,
getting
it's
there.
been no time. Spend some time.
I gotta know where Houdini nickname came from. I've been hearing that. A lot of people pass by me and think I did that. That's not my making. I did not start the Houdini. So where did this Houdini come from?
I had heard it as an expression in sports, right? Like it's kind of like a magic trick. You would just watch the magic trick. Something exciting that happened that seemed kind of unreal. And so I think in one of, did it start last year? Maybe I we get excited and I gotta, try some phrases out every now and then. And so I believe it was like maybe score in traffic. I think JJ, just kind of sifting through the defense, scores in traffic, and I say, escapes like Houdini and scores. And then obviously, I kind of probably misused it a couple times for some nice dimes, some behind the back passes that he had, or no look passes even. And so, as you can see, there are some jokes online where, people are playing clips and I'm saying Houdini for a no-look pass and things like that. But yeah.
Also, remember the special presentation by Vina Brown, founder, designer of Copper Canoe Women, Thursday, February 12th from 12 to 1 at the Edmond Building, room 162. And also, remember, following that, Thursday, February 12th, 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Gathering Hall will be the Honoring Tulalip Youth. Your voices, your dreams, and your strength carry us forward.
Yeah, so again, just a really big deal to kind of close out Season of Healing, and then to have such a special guest as Vina Brown. Obviously, the founder of Copper Canoe Woman, who is also an Indigenous professor. I believe she taught at Northwest Indian College, their Lummi site, and I think maybe teaches some other places. And so, yeah, just awesome to host her. But yeah, so that was how I kind of brought the phrase to life here.
Davion follows. Sorry.
Yeah, good putback. No, hey, you gotta cover the game. We get off on a tangent sometimes, but
Paula gets a steal. Goes down to Davian, off the glass, senior to senior.
Easy score there by Davian.
Founding players here of the seniors, Davian and Takala. Also Davis on the floor, 3 seniors out there.
Yeah, and that's a good core. I mean, you know, like we said, going into playoffs, you have those three seniors in Davis, Davian, and Takala, you know, guys who have played pretty much varsity basketball all 4 minutes. You know, obviously Davian and Davis transferred in, but they were playing varsity, you know, in town and always have been talented. And then Takala, who has grown into his own role. His game's really developed. It's been exciting to see. You know, at first he was kind of mainly a shooter, and now, you know, he's can score at pretty much all 3 levels. He's filled out a little bit, and so he's been awesome to watch develop.
Very much, yeah. Now Grace trying to climb back into the second half here, as it is a 30-point deficit. Davian tries to keep the ball alive.
And I will add, right, so while we're there, we got some time. We got a little bit of time. Where does Houdini come from? You know, I'm just, you know, when I think of media, I think of the Stuart Scotts and guys who just, you know, have their own phrases. And so, you know, it just gets fun. It's like, it's almost, you know, just kind of being a poet sometimes. I wouldn't say I'm a poet. I kind of goof it up a little bit, but you have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people will come in and talk to me about that, about the Houdini thing, and I always preface, and, you know, to be, you know, friend to friend here, you know, we've been commentating for a long time. I don't know if I really like that line.
The truth.
I love that line.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Again? Is that twice
Oh,
this season?
man, he got it. Yeah, dang, he set me up. He set me up. Hey, I'm gullible. Man, I must be gullible. Man.
Oh, man. That's not my own line, but that's I had to get D with that one.
There we go.
Once.
No, that was like great theater. You sold it. You sold it.
JJ finds Takala, goes off his foot. JJ on the top of the line goes to Davian. Davian drives.
Oh.
Goes out to the table.
Takes out the booth.
Almost got us
Coming
here.
out of your per cap.
Yeah, that's how we'll do it. That's the new way.
You don't damage his set. Just kidding.
Takala will sub out.
This masterpiece of a carving.
Oh yeah. It's there. It's certainly something. Alan Cody of our team did a great job crafting this guy, bad boy up.
Yeah, it looks good. I think we always get some admirers. Oh, we get a crack.
Davis is up. He's back on the court there. Looks to be okay. Took a big hit there.
You know what I would like to see, right, with these minutes, I feel like we kind of got away from the game a little bit, is
JJ gets spotted, gets his own clean.
He's running and scoring, being aggressive with the and
play.
one. I was going to say, I'd like to see Devion and Josh get involved. You know, now's the time. You know, this is your opportunity. You kind of got the green light, right? Like, you're playing with house money.
Yeah. I think in this sense, you know, as I will continue to beat the postseason bell, you know.
We're ready, Dom. We're ready.
We're ready here. People are, been expecting this for all season. But as I will say is being able to walk away from this healthy and, you know, making sure people in the depth get their, their time is the most important thing. Here we go. Davion right here.
Yeah, you see him coming down. This opportunity to look to score right there in transition. We got Josh who fires it for three.
Davis for three.
Josh Davis.
Or Josh Davis, and then there's Davis Bashan. There's, Davis is all over the court tonight.
Some namesakes there.
So I got to make sure I say the first name in that, because in that sense. Davion finds. Davion turns it over.
Oh, splitting the defense, but JJ steals it. Crosses back over with a no look.
JJ goes to Davion.
There it is, pouring it on. I have out of curiosity, so you've been a part of some of those great teams. Just kind of comparing the teams over the years. Have you seen a team like this that can score and play this fast?
I have seen Tulalip Heritage Hawks. I've seen a lot of great offenses and defensives throughout the years, but there's something special about this Hawks team going into how deep they can go in their depth, and that's really exciting for me to see. It is definitely a sight to see, and I think this team, as we go into the postseason, everybody mark that off your bingo card. I've said it once again. I think this team is very special, and I think I wouldn't be too crazy to say that this could be the most talented Heritage team I've seen.
Yeah, no, you know, they show that they're special at times. They score in bunches. They really get after it defensively. And we get a production crew update. JJ in double digits with 12 steals.
And he's definitely well over on the points for the double, so I'm sure if he can
double
get his rebounding, he could actually have a triple-double, but
triple-dub,
like you're saying, double-double as of now.
Sheesh. That's big.
And also, JJ doing this on a senior night as well on the court with some seniors, so very impressive for him. JJ also a very key pivotal player on the Heritage offense here.
Yeah, he's shown that, you know, he's got some great defensive prowess for, you know, maybe only 5'8" in stature, 5'7", but really owns it on the defensive end, gets after it.
Heart over height.
Yes, sir.
Davian goes for a steal.
Ooh,
Grace goes
there.
up, right-handed. Split
nice.
the defense. Very fast sequence.
Yeah, he's dribbling through. Getting aggressive there for Grace Academy.
Tulalip 73, Grace 36. JJ for 3. Hits the front rim.
Oh, and gets another steal.
That'll be 12 total steals for JJ.
Yeah, and he swings it to Davian.
3. Stewart gets the rebound. Davion there.
Yeah, and Heritage getting back in defense, but still pressuring as we're in the third with 2 minutes. Get a rebound there by Josh. Gonna go ahead.
Davian finds Davis.
Oh, for a layup.
Really cool off the ball there in midair, kind of just slowly gets it to his other hand.
They call that the jelly, sir.
Very nice to see.
Nice little finish there.
That'll stay Grace ball. You can see right here, Josh goes down the court.
Yeah.
Finds Davian. Davian finds Davis.
2 passes.
Easy.
Yeah, easy money. Nice little jelly on the quick 2 pass up the court. That's what I'm saying. These guys are so fast, so explosive. They can score in bunches in a hurry.
Davian goes for the interception.
Another steal.
He gets
Probably
it.
get a, finger. Oh my. He went for an off the glass lob. It's getting ridiculous.
Very impressive there. Almost went the way they wanted. Will be a travel call.
I thought he was, you know, getting his own layup. He went off the glass to Davis.
It was looking like it. You could see right here on the replay, Davian just saw Davis, went up, tried to go off the glass. It looks like Davis was up there.
Yeah, he had the height for it. Kind of aim a little bit off. That would have been crazy. I feel like the fans would have went crazy.
Off the backboard like that too. Senior night for these two. Definitely always finding each other on the fast breaks, Davis and Davian.
Grace looking to trap there, just get the ball out of Davian's hands, and he nearly turns it over. And like I said, ideally what you like to see is Davion and Josh play some big minutes here and just be aggressive, right? The ball finds you, look to shoot. Like I said, you're playing with house money, so Dev with the 3 of his own.
Wells for 3.
In the Kobe's.
Tulalip 78, Grace 36, as we are not even in the fourth quarter yet. Behind the back for Davis. He goes up, off the glass to Davian.
And Davian gets a rebound and a score.
Was that intentional? I don't know, but it may have been. Found Davian.
Oh, number 3 dribbling it up.
Grace goes baseline. They shoot. They miss. It will go back to Tulalip. Davis goes down the court, finds Davian, goes up, off the glass,
it's a fast break drill.
Makes a fast break.
Yeah, it's a fast break drill right now.
Tulalip 82, Grace 36, as we are slowly entering into the fourth quarter.
Man, I feel like if JJ plays the rest of the minutes, would it be crazy to see him to say that he would have a 20 steal game? I feel like he's on pace for a 20 steal game.
Definitely on pace. That is on the board.
Believe he had, we got a stat update at 12 steals. I think he got 2 or 3 more after that. Get a quick steal here, right?
You're right.
Yeah, jump in the crossover and gets a steal for a layup.
Lefty Lemon goes up.
Oh, nearly gets another steal right there.
Goes down low to Grace.
They're out running.
Davis finds JJ. JJ looks, shoots it for himself.
Oh,
In
and
the-
it's good. You got to get a hand up. Got to
Great
get a
shot.
hand up.
Huge shot for J.J. Gray for
Pouring it
Tulalip
on.
Heritage in the corner shot. He thought about it too. He wanted to go to Josh
Swing
here,
it.
but he's like, I'll just take it myself, go
Yeah.
right in.
Yeah.
And that'll do the third quarter. Tulalip 87, Grace 36.
Man, Heritage really pouring it on. We get our Polar Plunge Sunday, February 22nd, 9 a.m. at North Cove Park in Lake Stevens. So if you're not doing anything and want to support a good cause, you can go out and do the Polar Plunge. And then we have the Well Bridey Dinner Thursday, February 19th, 2026 from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the dining hall. So celebrate with some folks, celebrate with Well Bridey, have dinner, and just, you know, be in community. February 19th.
Very special. And we have Davian with 36
Ooh,
tonight.
he's pouring it on, man.
Going into this game for senior night. A very special night here at the Francis J. Sheldon Court with Diamante here with Tulalip with a large lead as Tulalip cheerleaders are cheering. We actually were just honoring the cheerleaders at halftime.
Yeah.
Very great to see that the senior cheerleaders are here cheering. And I'm very excited to be a part of this. It looks like all the seniors are out on the court tonight, excluding JJ. I know JJ's not a senior, but very exciting for these Hawks. As
Man,
Logan Paul and Takala check in.
He got his points in. He had Logan Paul. He had a 3, a layup, kind of you know, running on the floor, rewarded as a big man. Man, he's played some good minutes too. I was just gonna say, I had a thought kind of come to my head. You know, that happens sometimes with that thing in your cranium.
Oh yeah. What is that thing called?
But it would have been nice if, you know, we're thinking of stats. Like I said, just telling the story. You know, we get a stat update. Davian has 36, and I'm like, what's the scoring record? You know, single. I'm even seeing schools post a single game scoring record, and it just really got me curious because there's been some great scores as well.
Yeah, if there's anybody who's very seriously interested about being like a statistician or something, hit me up.
We need it.
That would be something. You know, there is a career in that.
You think there's some 50 balls floating around in Heritage history?
Oh yeah, I would
Possible
say
50
50
ball
for
scorers?
sure. Actually, I would say 40 for sure. 50 is
do-
a pretty big stretch.
Who do you know who's possibly scored a 40 ball? Oh, as we get a 3 there.
Oh man, that's a good question. I don't know if I do know of anybody scoring 40.
Oh, up and under there. Good rebound.
I don't know.
Man, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Some names come to mind for sure, though.
Yeah, 40 is really impressive.
Did you ever get to see Keith Davis play?
No, I actually
Oh
didn't.
man, that guy could score in bunches.
40 points. No, I
I know there's
couldn't.
been some good shooters too.
I'm sure there has been. There's no way there hasn't been. Takala goes down to JJ. JJ goes up left-handed, almost like
Layup.
clockwork. Makes
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, but it's just crazy to see, even in like high school, teams posting. Like I've seen this year a couple times. There's been some players who've broken like single game scoring records, and so like that's why I'm like, it would be awesome, you know, like as we stats have come alive to kind of, you know, tell the story of Heritage sports history, to see some of those things be celebrated as we get JJ for 3. But yeah, just, you know, to kind of really just give notoriety. Like I said, there's a concentration of talent, man.
I believe this will be the 3rd time if Tulalip surpasses 100 in this season.
What's
And that could be a record in
another?
itself.
Yeah, I'm like another
Yeah.
thought that comes to mind. What's the single game team scoring record?
I think it may have been the last time we were home, and it was like 106.
That was the highest.
I
amount of
believe
po-
that was
wow.
in my time of seeing.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
You guys
that's-
scored the most, 106
No,
points?
no, definitely. I don't think we ever scored 100.
Okay, okay.
And 6. JJ looked to try
you
to go
said
for an alley-oop.
This team has scored 106 points.
Yes, this
Wow.
season. Actually, I may. You know what? I'm actually going to get a stat correction for you guys. It would actually.
We need a chat. I wish we had
Yeah.
a chat. We need some local historians, sports historians, heritage sports
Tulalip
historians. Yeah, 100 points there. 5 minutes left at that.
Yeah.
And we get a stat
40.
update. Davian has 40.
I'm going to find the schedule real quick.
And it's a fast break drill. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, the record so far this year has been 106 for the Heritage Hawks, and this will actually only be their 2nd time breaking 100.
Wow.
And I don't mean that in a condescending. I don't mean that at
No,
all.
no. I mean,
But,
it's varsity level sports, right? Like it's tough because obviously another team is on the other side of obviously that kind of waterfall of a barrage of scoring. But again, you're just curious. There's been a lot of talent. It happens in competition. I would say that to be fearful of that happening means you haven't played enough.
Davis
get a rim grazer.
Almost getting there once again. I still think that breakaway when Davian went off the glass, he was well above there.
No, it looked. He had the height for it for sure.
He had a little bit more of a running start. Didn't have to gather his step. And as we go into the 4-minute and 20-second mark, Davion and Josh Davis will check in for JJ and Davian. Logan Paul will also check out. Oh, no, he will stay in.
Yeah, and I believe that's probably going to be the last time we see some of those guys come in. Obviously 4 minutes, you'd like to see them kind of circulate the ball, maybe not pour it on. But, it's hard. If shots are falling, shots are falling.
Heritage moving the ball around. Finds Davion in the corner.
Yeah. Shooter. And the other thing is, right, like we've heard some things, right, some chatter in the background. So some of these guys might have to get some fluidity going, right, if they're going to play some minutes come the playoffs.
Yeah.
And so this is like a good opportunity with 4 minutes left.
I got to say also, in teams that, if they're up in this certain way, Josh Davis now in the corner for three. Goes out to Takala with the rebound.
Oh, passes it out. Just didn't want to throw it away.
Davion goes out to Davis. Davis dribbles, looks for a teammate, founds Josh.
Yeah, good skip pass. Oh, Logan with a quick three.
Very quick release.
Trigger.
Very nice to see a very quick release like that.
Yeah, being aggressive. You got the green light. Why not? Why not?
Stewart makes it.
Oh, nice pull up. That was tough. Nice
2 minutes, 50 seconds to go. I was concluding to a point, but I kind of forgot what I was making.
We were talking about guys getting some minutes here at the end of the season.
Oh, yeah. Logan. I was going to say that I got to give my hands up to Tulalip, being up as much as they are. And also just them still playing hard out there. They're not really doing lots of tactical passes. They're not doing anything like trying to be crazy. They're still driving, and they're still doing the moves they would do in other games. Very cool to see.
Yeah. Playing some disciplined basketball. Not playing sloppy basketball.
Just trying to get a good look. Logan for three. Takala gets the rebound, goes up.
Oh, gets a rebound of his own. Yeah, 2 minutes left here. And I just a lot of wonderings, but this is definitely a talented group as far as what they can do offensively and with the depth, like you said. Oh, 3 ball there.
Stewart for 3. Minute and a half to go. Davis now with the ball. Tulalip 104 looking to break the record of 106. Can they do it? Logan Paul can do it right here.
Oh, that would have been big. Logan finds it again for another 3.
Takala finds him.
Oh, he got cold, Don.
All it will take is 1 3, and that record can be broken.
I don't know if they'll get it. You get okay, so you get stop clock. Oh, running clock. That hurt them.
That did. The running clock is hurting their chances.
It's about to go down to about 30 seconds right here. 2 shots? Oh, yeah, it might get to 20 seconds.
Looks like Davis.
Look, the refs are taking their time.
Kind of messing with his ankle
Shot,
a little bit.
Clocks. Oh, did they stop clock? Oh, they stopped clock. They let clock run for a little bit.
For the free throw.
Okay.
Heritage Hawks cheerleaders are still cheering as loud as they can, making it
Did
very
you guys
difficult.
at least score 100 in your time? I'm just wondering, I feel like scoring 100 in high school is pretty
I don't remember us scoring 100. I remember getting high 80s, high 90s.
Wow.
Maybe. Davis to break the record.
Oh, they're getting a little thirsty. They're getting thirsty.
Can they do it?
I don't know. Oh.
They are definitely trying.
Uh-oh, see time running.
The running clock is going.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, man, that's tough. That might be game right there.
Subs coming in, number 4
look,
and
refs
20 for
ticking,
Grace.
Tick, 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 tick.
This record may not be broken unless a crazy steal goes down.
28 seconds. We might see it on a dunk, honestly, because they're going to pressure the heck out of a ball.
I see people recording. I see MC Tony Bluehorse looking to record the game-winning
So you get a
possible.
steal. 15 seconds.
Looks
Yeah,
like
look,
Davis gets a
up ahead,
steal.
go
They
ahead.
have an opportunity to call it a tie the record.
Oh, and they don't get a foul call there.
5-4. There will be. Will they do a timeout? I don't believe they will.
No.
That'll do the game. Tulalip 104, Grace 51. And Davian with a career high, I believe, at Heritage is at 42 points.
Man, what a night on senior night. Obviously, congrats to Tulalip Heritage Hawks. They close out the series against Grace 2-0. Roster looking a little different, but the floodgates open tonight, and that'll do it for us. Boy.